strong, can't stop, won't stop from the Brooklyn block. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N, 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 B-R-O-O-K, we well. Okay, we well. Okay, we well. Okay, we well. B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N.
Head hit. Cam Thomas.
Just give me the ball, I'm fitting to score next. My J is all net, me and Jada just all next. Getting back on defense, hit him with strong flex. I'm official like a ref, trying not to get attacked. And we go hard on Brooklyn, that's a promise. Watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Make you watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Switch, they can't guard me, especially side the Barclays. Spin between crosses, I can score with both hands. Midi flawless, and I get to paint like an artist. I'm a boss smith, so you should respect my handle. I see the big picture with the Nets like a mantle. In the future, I see us as champs too. And when we do, I'ma do a Brooklyn dance move. The stir that or Millie rock like a fan do. And that's a bet like my parlay on FanDuel.
B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N, B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N, B-R-O-O-K-L-Y-N.
You got a choice every day what that looks like for you. Being steadfast, keeping your nerve, don't lose your shit with this group. Being tougher as a group.
Oh, what a move by Sharp. Counted a foul.
B-R-O-O-K-L.
Yo, pardon, man. I be trying to find the button before Jock Vaughn Park come on, man. I apologize for that. Yo, chilling. Yo, shout out to John. Shout out to Iceman. Shout out to Nets fans. We the best fans. Shout out to Dennis Milton, Quest One. J1, he alright. You know what I'm saying? He a Knicks fan, but he alright. Shout, you know what I mean? Thanks, Quest One. He said, love the intro. Shout out to Ray LM in the building. I'm going to give my thoughts on this real quick. Then we're going to move around the panel. No, we don't want Jimmy Butler over here. For what? He old. He be missing mad games. He ain't never won a championship. We had 2 champions that came here. Didn't help us win a championship. We don't need him coming here so he could get the bag because Pat Riley don't want to give him the bag. The free agents got to stop thinking they could come here, get a bag, and leave us and not even help us win while they do it. So I want to say hell to the no, to the no, nah, whatever, however you want to say it. I'm totally not for it. Totally don't want it. Jimmy Butler, no, we do not want you on a team. Let me just say this. I'm not shitting on Jimmy Butler. I think he's a hell of a player. He has a hell of a career. Definitely going to be one of the ones to remember. Someone to always say, yo, you know, you could model your game after them. He plays with toughness. He plays with grit. He has clutch. But I just think his time is past. This is a tough league to play in. Mid-30s to your early 40s. This is a tough league to play in. And the trajectory of our team, he needs to be going to a team that's still trying to contend for a championship, not a team that's going into rebuild. So I got a strong no. I'm not on the fence about this. I'm against it. We're gonna go to John. We're gonna go to Iceman. Then we're gonna throw the link in the chat, and we're gonna get to it. Talk to me, John.
Hey, Breeze, what's going on, man? First off, excellent intro. I mean, obviously, we look at Jimmy Butler, man, incredible guy, future Hall of Fame type guy. He's got a lot of skill sets, but looking at our direction right now, we are in the early stages of rebuild. To see us potentially get him next summer, even though I appreciate him saying he likes us, it's a stretch because, like you said, he's probably want to contend for championships, but he's probably using us a bit as leverage to get that bag, so good luck to him. But it's good to know that stars still consider Brooklyn as an alternative as well. It's not just, oh, because the KD Kyrie thing went out that stars don't want to come here. So it's good that happened, but ultimately the Nets are on a rebuild, and Jimmy is around 30. He's going to be 36 next year, so there's a lot of worry. I mean, playoff Jimmy Butler is excellent, but regular season Butler has definitely gotten scrutiny the last few years. So we need to get to the playoffs eventually and ready to compete. If we give him the bag and he's not healthy during regular season, who knows where we'll be, especially since we're committing money to him. So looking right now, like you said, it's probably not good for our interest right now until at least maybe 2026 to consider going into free agency. So with that, I'll pass the ball to Eskimo.
Yeah, shout out to that's 2 for 2. We're gonna go to Eskimo, then we're gonna go to Leaf. Talk to us, Esco.
Wrong time. It's just the wrong time for Jimmy. That's all it is. Jimmy ain't trying to find his way, so of course to the bag. But you know what I'm saying? Like if Miami don't want him back, Jimmy, we're not in a place where we can take, you know what I mean? Jimmy, like, yeah, come on, we can win with you. You know what I'm saying? With Jimmy on the team, like we can win, you know what I mean? Like a championship or a couple playoff rounds. We're not in that position. So me too, I would say no to Jimmy just because we're not there yet. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like if it was like if this rebuild happened and we was like maybe in year 3, then having Jimmy would be like, oh, that's a definite, you know what I mean? Like with the players we got, we could win with Jimmy type shit. But we ain't there.
Yeah, I agree. I think that we all believe that he's a great player, but just not for us, not next season. But on that, Iceman, just give us a quick commercial where we can find you at on YouTube and Twitter, and then pass it to Leaf.
Yo, podcast is called The Tip Off, Brooklyn Nets Podcast, and you can find me on Twitter, Iceman the Don. Holla at me.
Leaf, talk to us. We gotta go back to John for his commercial, but we gonna go to Leaf right now. Talk to us, Leaf.
Yeah, youtube.com/@Leaf4788. That's my page, man. Of course on twitter.com, also on Leaf4788. But definitely wrong time. But at the same time, I think anybody that's going to be signed at that age to this team is probably going to be on a vet minimum deal. You know what I'm saying? Probably just to have like a maybe like a bench role, like to basically like kind of get a lot of the young players situated and to how things would work into the league. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't really see Jimmy Butler doing anything of that sort. He's probably going to get like a good 40 million. Maybe his next team, maybe his next contract or something like that, because he's still an All NBA player. In terms of the regular season, and you're not really gonna get much out of him. We know what you're gonna get in the playoffs because systematically, what they built over in Miami for him, that's been working. Outside of that, he's definitely been successful in other places, Minnesota, Chicago. Just to give off his brief history, but just bad timing, wrong trajectory. He definitely don't belong here for the trajectory that we going. I think the trajectory is young pieces. We're not looking to spend crazy money, even though the CBA demands it. But I think the front office has figured a way to leverage the dollars and cents in terms of who we pay in the future, man. The superstars that we are looking for, out of the free agency pool is most likely going to be from the ages of 24 to 28. Like at least in my opinion, man. But that's not me putting a play on here. If it is going to be a player that's going to come out of free agency, it's to add to what we already have. You know what I'm saying? Not to like to deviate, not to deviate away from what we have. So I just think it's the wrong time, and for another team.
Right, I wanted to add to that, and again, it's not a knock on him per se, but you don't want to, and respectfully, I don't want to see the same thing happen to Jared Allen happen to Jalen Wilson. You know what I'm saying? DeAndre Jordan came here and took Jared Allen minutes. It's kind of like the reputation over new guy type shit, and we don't want that for Jalen Wilson. I'm not saying Jalen Wilson is Jimmy Butler, but at the same time, he hot. He had a good summer league. He had a good season toward the end. He got the contract because he played well in the G League, and then every opportunity he got to play for the Brooklyn Nets, he did his thing. I don't want to see his minutes get shaved down because of Jimmy Butler. So all across the board, that's a no. We got 4 no's. We asked 4 Net fans, and 4 Nets fans said no. We just got LM to join the panel with us. We're going to go to LM, ask him the same question. LM, shout to you. Thanks for joining the panel. How you feel about Jimmy Butler being on the Brooklyn Nets next season? Yay or nay?
Uh, not. I mean, if we were talking about, us not owning our picks, then I would consider it under advisement. But that's not the case this year, uh, or for the next few years, really. So, nah, I don't think he fits. I think like Leaf said, if anyone over 35 is coming in, it's probably gonna be on the vet minimum. But nah, I don't think he's the right fit. I think we should try to target a De'Aaron Fox. Uh,
Ooh.
somewhere around the 24, 25 age that fits in. We need a point guard. It's not a done deal that you land on the Dylan. I think a De'Aaron would be perfect to pair up if you get a Coop or Ace. That's your three right there. So I don't think Jimmy necessarily fits the timeline, but I think he
Yeah.
needs to go to a team where he'll be better off competing for a chip. But if you're talking years ago, then yeah, then I'm all the way for Jimmy. But nah, we don't need him here.
Yo, shout to LA, man. That's 5 no's, man. That Spence is not having it. I, for one, want to say thank you. I did not want to debate and argue with no other Nets fan about this. I swear to you, bro. If one of you Nets fans come up here talking that shit, I'm telling you, I'm gonna go. I'm not having it. I'm not having it. That being said, shout to Nets fans. We the best fans. Um, Blitz Craig, and he said sign D Fox and Nas Reed for free agents
Ooh,
next season.
like that.
Now I hear the more Fox because of the connection with him and Jordy Fernandez
Right.
more than I hear Nas Reed. But I do think this is a good idea. Can Sean Marks pull it off, pause or whatever? I don't think so. I don't know. I don't want to put doubt on him. We've seen enough. But I don't know if we could get Nas Reed because of Sean Marks. I do believe that we could get D Fox because of Jordy Fernandez. So maybe, you know what I'm saying? Now, Darren Rice, I don't know why you gotta come over here talking like that. Now I'm saying we this is a trajectory thing, and again, this is about us building from started from the bottom. Like our base is strong, our core is strong. In my opinion, if you look at what we building before we get a quote unquote superstar or one guy, it's a lot. Now that being said, the Darren Rice, that type of negativity ain't gonna get you nowhere. You know what I'm saying? We definitely gonna win a championship. There's 9 teams in the league that never won a championship. The Nets are one. We are absolutely gonna win a championship soon. I would say in the next 10 seasons. I think we in rebuild mode now to stay competitive. We came to Brooklyn to stay competitive. They was losing money out in Jersey. They got to Brooklyn because the station, the same way Penn Station is set up, is the same way that the Atlantic Barclays is set up. It's about business. There's no way they came all the way to the Brooklyn to be not a competitive team. That's why Sean Marks did what he did. He just messed up, giving KD too much power. Case in point is we're gonna continue to be a competitive team going forward. But this time we're taking the necessary steps, invested in the head coach opposed to the players, which I think is important to say because you damn sure not investing in the head coach when Steve Nash is your head coach. Don't get me lying. I did think Jock Vaughn was a better coach than that, but I thought Jock Vaughn was Ime Udoka, and that wasn't the case. So that being said, I was wrong. But what my point is that the Nets are focused from building from a coach and then the players. And I think that's the difference in what's happening with the Brooklyn Nets for the most part. So I'm excited to see it, and I gotta disagree with you. I think we will win a championship. You got ARSL in the comments. He says what not one of them considering is the fact that Jimmy wants 3 year 146 mail from who?
Wow, that's
He, he
how
said
about 100 million
NYC.
for 3 years?
See, this is the part ASL I got a problem with. NYC is the market he likes. Who give a flying cow what he likes? I don't care about what he likes. Anytime we put the superstar more important, that's like what they call putting the carriage before the horse. Like, no, they not gonna carry the team. No player, not even me. The way I feel about Cam Thomas' game, I don't think he even carries the team. This is gonna be a collective effort. That being said, I feel like part of the recipe and formula for a championship team is to have 2 or 3 shot creators in the starting 5, and you want 1 shot creator coming off of the bench. Now, that being said, again, a lot of people say a lot of things about Cam Thomas. I want to go to LM because again, y'all helping me do the show. Let me just in case y'all didn't know this, for me, it's the elephant in the room. I don't have my laptop right now, so I can't get busy the way I was getting busy with the pictures and all of that stuff like that. I can't do that. So if y'all pull up and y'all got that, even better. Shout to y'all. And again, I appreciate y'all. Yo, if I just wanted it to be about me, I wouldn't throw the link in the chat. I gotta say something before we get to that Cam Thomas being a number 11 ranked guard in the Eastern Conference, which is comical when you see who in front of him. I'm definitely debating that. Iceman on deck with the rankings. But hold on. I want to say shout out to Bill Johnson because I read the comments after the show, and Bill Johnson was saying shit like, yo, this is but something to that effect. He said like, yo, this is pathetic. How y'all Nets fans but want us to lose. Now, shout to my guy Bill Johnson, because when I was talking that shit, everybody was mad at me. Oh, you gotta look at it from this way. And I'm not gonna lie, I did side with the guys about us more focused on prioritizing a high draft pick or a lottery pick in the top 3. But again, in the best of both worlds, if it was up to me, Bill Johnson, what we would be is I would see the competitive and I would see the chemistry and competitive and the will to win and want to play here. You're going to see that from Claxton. You're going to see that from Cam Thomas. Remember, when you're watching basketball, you're going to watch certain players that want to play here and they don't want to play here. Say what you want about Patty Mills. The crowd loved Patty Mills. You know why? Because Patty Mills played like he wanted to be here. Let's take it further. Jared Dudley. Yes, motherfucker. I said Jared Dudley. When he was here, yo, I like Jared Dudley because he was a player that looked like he wanted to play here. Now, I'm not saying that he was a good player, but he was good for the locker room. And that camaraderie on the team mean a lot. If you come to this team and you act like you don't want to be here, I could say, i.e., Kyrie, maybe because he was going through the shit with the front office, KD and the shit he was going through with looking at Kyrie and Harden and how they was missing games, and just the whole ideology of just being here because I'm just doing my job opposed to wanting to be there. We don't need that. We get high morale players that want to play here. That's what I want to see this season. Everybody that's on the roster this season, I wanted them to play with a certain consistency of showing integrity to competitive basketball, not just tanking for some quote-unquote superstar that come out as a rookie. And to Bill Johnson's point, I said this to them. I said, Cooper Flag, Dylan Harper, Ace Bailey, or whoever you name that's supposed to come here and be the number 1 over Cam Thomas, which one of them going to put up numbers the same way Cam Thomas did in LSU? Cam Thomas averaged 23 points per game, 23 and a half points per game. But I'm saying all I have to say, again, I wish it could be both ways, where we could be competitive, win some games, and then how you say still get a high draft pick. But I know the reality of the situation. So that being said, I'm not even tripping. He said word up, that's not what I'm talking about. All right, so just let me know. Brooklyn Hoops in the comments, he said it's just an agent push story to make the Heat overpay. That's probably right. I'm talking about us being competitive, man. I want to see us at least. I don't want to see us laid down. Let them other teams be better than us. Just because they better than us. I don't want to just give games away. I mean, we'll see what happens, man. I know I'm excited about basketball. Shout out to Era Black TV, 8RSL, everybody in the chat, man. We gonna go to Iceman though. And since we talk about Cam Thomas, Iceman, do you have
Are we
the
really
list right?
navigating the Cam Thomas again, bro?
Bruh, don't do that. Don't do that.
What the fuck, bro?
This is the rankings I seen on Twitter, bro. And at the end of the day, the last stream, you was trying to get into some other teams, and I was like, yo, fuck them other teams. So again, this is a Nets fan page. Don't act like I'm pivoting to Cam Thomas. Of course, I'm pivoting to Cam Thomas. Like I'm big fan Breezy. I don't want you to expect nothing different when you come to this page. Which again, we'll get to what you want to talk about latter part of the show, which I'm fine with. As you see, you promote your channel on this page, but for you to think that we not going to talk about Cam Thomas because Leaf don't want to talk about Cam Thomas. If I was a betting man, I would bet that Breezy is going to talk about Cam Thomas on this page, even if Leaf don't want to talk about Cam Thomas on this page. But again, they got him the number 11 ranked guard in the Eastern Conference. I disagree with that. They got Mikal Bridges the number 2 guard in the Eastern Conference. I disagree with that. So I want to get to it. You know what I'm saying? I want to get to it. Every Black TV said we not doing competitive this year. We doing youth movement and define a core movement through the youth. Wins and losses don't matter as much. That's true. That's true. Before we talk about the next year's draft, BK Wild Hoops, we finna go to Iceman. I mean, you know what I'm saying? This the Cam Thomas part of the show, so I don't know how many people want to stay around for that. But I don't know why y'all can't think of another draft pick that's as nice as Cam Thomas that the Brooklyn Nets got in years. You fans are ungrateful. Y'all ungrateful, bro. But hold on, yo, Iceman, you there, Iceman? You got the list?
Yeah, but what I want to say about this list, right? I seen it on Twitter too. That dude made his own list. This ain't like a real list. This is how he felt.
This not even a real list. He a Knicks fan?
That's from Michael Scoto, right? Eskimo, Mike Scoto on whose side?
Who list was this? I don't remember what list. I don't know who made the list, but it's some bullshit. Because they had Donovan Mitchell, right? Mikal Bridges, Derek White, Kobe White, Brandon Miller, KCP, Andrew Nimhard, Jordan Poole, and then Cam Thomas. You know what I mean?
So I'm looking at a different list, but okay.
What?
Yeah, like that's the list. Whoever made that up, that's how they put it. I remember
hold on. Who's number one?
Donovan Mitchell.
I'm not. All right, go ahead, keep going. I ain't even mad at that.
And then Mikal Bridges.
Trash.
And then Derek White.
Derek White tough, but keep going.
Kobe White.
Oh no, he ain't better than Cam Thomas. Keep going.
And then Tyler. What the fuck?
Tyler Hero?
Yeah, Tyler Hero.
Y'all could debate that. Keep going.
And then Brandon Miller.
Oh no, he just got in the league last season. Keep going.
KCP.
Debatable. But keep going.
Andrew Nimhard.
He did his thing in the playoffs. I don't want to knock dude. He hoop, but keep going.
Jordan Poole.
Bruh, whatever, man. Whatever. Keep going.
And that's it, Cam Thomas.
Bruh, that shit's so debatable, bro. I definitely got Cam Thomas in the top 10 just listening to that. Maybe the top 5. I might give you Nemhard, Derek White, Donovan Mitchell. Where the fuck is Booker at? Like, where's Jaylen Brown at? This is crazy.
Jaylen Brown is a small forward.
He named the East guards.
Yeah.
Those are guards in the East.
Yeah, those just guards. Yeah.
That's why Booker ain't on there. Anthony Edwards.
Oh yeah, that's my
Yeah,
fault.
those guys.
Eastern
So
Conference.
they
My
just
fault.
they just doing Eastern Conference, but
Yeah, the one I'm looking
um,
at is like overall shooting guards in both Western Eastern Conference.
I
Thomas
mean
is ranked
overall he
15th.
was what 15? Yeah.
Yeah, they put ahead of him. They put Zach LaVine ahead of Thomas. They put Austin Reeves ahead of Thomas, Jalen Green, and Hero, and Bradley Beal. I'm shocked on some of those because Thomas is, I think,
Tyler
offensively better
Hero
than some of those
is a
guys.
debatable one.
Yeah,
I
a little
as
debatable
far
Yeah.
as
for sure.
Tyler Hero is a debatable one. I'm not gonna argue Donovan. I mean, Donovan is the best shooting guard in the East, if you want to put it like that.
Yeah.
But
Ain't
I
nobody on
mean,
that list debatable. The list is exactly what it need to be.
Wait, you think Austin Reeves is a better scorer though than Thomas though, Leaf? I mean, if Reeves wasn't with
Well, yeah.
LeBron James, would he really be in the top list though?
no, I think he's talking about the East list, not the
Oh,
overall
okay.
Yeah,
list.
that's it. That's the East list.
It's the
Oh,
East
Okay.
list.
again, man. I'm not. I'm
Austin
not
Reeves to the
fit.
West.
I'm definitely not debating Lee for this, man. I could see where he coming from with this. You know what I'm saying? I could see the propaganda he's pushing.
It's
You
not
know
no
what I mean?
propaganda. Please
It's
don't continue. Please
propaganda,
don't
bro.
continue. No, it's not no propaganda. I didn't
It's
say shit, bro. I
propaganda,
just
man.
said the list was as right as it is. Please don't go on about me, bro. Like don't make this shit about
Bro,
me and
why
nothing
is it
else.
right? Well, okay, so why is Brandon Miller after one season better than Cam Thomas?
Because he's already a better player than Cam Thomas.
I disagree.
Ooh.
I disagree with that. I disagree with that.
He's a
You
Go.
trying to
better
say
I
what
ain't gonna
about
hold you. I would
Kobe?
take Brandon Miller over Kim. I like
Thank
can't
you.
even lie.
Whoa,
Thank you.
I can't even lie.
No, our niggas acting like I'm talking to gibberish. We like I don't
You,
Bro,
Breezy don't
all of
I
Breezy
them,
think
don't
y'all,
Miller is the
fundamentally
better
got
y'all,
them
so
player.
niggas
I'm
hold
not
on,
even
so
gonna
wait.
I'm
lie.
going, hold on. So all y'all saying that y'all agree with that list is as exact. Like
I don't.
I'm the one tripping. I'm bugging.
I don't think all of them is better, but I will argue Miller is better than Cam Thomas.
Okay,
I
so
don't
that's
know.
what I'm. Okay, so
I don't think all of them is better though. But I think Brennan is. If you want to argue that, but I think Cam could be top, probably top 7. I don't think
what's
he should
the
be 11.
who you got in front of him? Brandon Miller. Who else? Donovan Mitchell. That's two.
Uh, I think I'll put him ahead of Kobe White. I think he
What was
better
the
than
list
Kobe
again?
White. Yeah, I gotta. Yeah, you gotta say the list
You
again.
got Donovan Mitchell, Mikal Bridges. Mikal Bridges better than Cam Thomas.
I mean, Thomas kind of set Mikal up for half his shots the end of the season. So doesn't Cam
Mikal
get
Bridges is
assists
not
there?
better than Cam Thomas. I'm gonna just say that right now. And he ain't
Uh,
number two in the Eastern Conference as a two guard. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say that as
Hey, all
well.
right, yeah, I agree with you. He not number 2, but listen, look,
I'm
go ahead,
number two.
go on with the rest of the list.
Donovan Mitchell, Mikal Bridges, Derek White, Kobe White, Tyler Hero, Brandon Miller. They got Bojan in there. I forgot him last time. Um,
Bojan Bogdanovic?
From the
yeah,
Hawks,
they,
the
from the Hawks,
Hawks?
right?
Nah,
yeah,
come on, man.
they got him in there. KCP, Andrew Nimhard, Jordan Poole, and then Cam Thomas at 11.
Okay, Derek White is definitely better than Cam. I'm sorry.
Derek's got the
You can't.
Bro,
defense.
we're not gonna
Gotta give
debate
Derek
Derek
White
White. He
props.
on the fucking USA Olympic team and the champion, bro.
Yeah,
We're not
yeah.
gonna
Come on,
debate him,
Derek.
bro.
So that's top
I
three.
think
So, well, I
Nemhard
guess if you want
probably
to choose McHale, there you can
Nemhard
take
done probably
McHale.
took the biggest jump, bro. Like if anything, but listen,
Yeah,
everybody
Nemhard.
else and everybody. If this was a scoring list, bro, I wouldn't have shit to say. But it's not a scoring list. It's a player list.
Yeah, I think they just. I think some people
I
would
don't
choose
think Kobe
Nemhard
White
over
better than.
Cam. But if you want to take McHale, you could put. You could put. I'll
Kobe
argue. Put
Kobe White
what's
is
his
better than
name?
Cam Thomas right now.
Well, I'll say this: Kobe had his
Wow, bro,
best
that's
season
debatable.
Of course
last
you
year.
don't.
That's why he got the jump because he had his best individual season.
I'll say
So,
put D Mitch there, put Derek White, and then I think you could put Cam Thomas third if you want to go there.
Yeah,
I
I
want to.
think
I
he top
definitely don't
five.
think McHale is. I don't think McHale is two though.
Yeah, that's
That's
crazy.
crazy.
Like he didn't really even do nothing to be number two last season. Like he didn't have no jump from the end of the season to if he wasn't consistent. He went from 26 points to 22 points. So
Right.
he could average 26 points in a 26 game time span, but he couldn't do that for 82 games. And he played all 82. He played 82 games. So I'm saying that to say he not better. He shouldn't be number two on that list. He should be like number 11. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of guards better than Mikal Bridges. I don't think Cam Thomas is number 2 though. I will put Derek White in front of him. I put Donovan Mitchell, Derek White, Nemhard. I didn't see Brandon Miller play that much to say this and that. I didn't watch a lot of his games. I just know his archetype. You would think, yeah, he's great, but I didn't see him killing the game like that last season for me to just say that he better than Cam Thomas.
For some reason, you're arguing that he not.
Because his numbers wasn't that impressive for me to say like they were similar to Cam Thomas. And if we look at the numbers in the shooting percentage and the field goal percentage and the free throw percentage and the assist turnover ratio, we could talk about it then. You so loosely saying it like what was his numbers, Leaf? What was Brandon Miller's numbers for him to be
I'll look it
so
up.
better? And
I'll
I'm
look
not
it
talking
up.
about archetype. I'm not talking about how tall he is. I'm talking about his numbers that he put up. What did he produce last season for y'all to loosely say that he's better than Cam Thomas? And then y'all doing that shit with an arrogance like I'm bugging. Like what the fuck kind of numbers he put up?
All right, so
It's not
Miller
a numbers list, bro. It's a player list.
and he had 32 minutes and he
It's not
put
a
up
scoring list. It's a player
Go
list.
ahead, man.
he put up let me see. He put up 17.3. Actually, I think it was 17.3, 4 rebounds and 3 assists.
How tall is he?
He's around 6'8",
He's
6'9" ish.
6'8". He got 4 rebounds, and y'all mad at Cam Thomas. Okay. So basically, he scored less than Cam Thomas, averaged around the same amount of rebounds as Cam Thomas, but he's so much better than Cam Thomas. I'm not with it.
He light years a better defender
It's
than Cam
it's
Thomas. The conversation is over.
But
I think
but
it's the
bro, just
potential that
because of the
I think
defense,
that's the
he's a small
potential they
forward
built they
though.
basing it on.
He's not gonna be a shooting guard. He's a small forward.
Yeah, he is
One.
small forward for real,
He
for real.
he
so
played shooting
why
guard because
y'all jacking it like he a 2 guard? You should have
he
heard them,
He
PT.
he
nah,
played
but
it this
he
season, I
did
think.
play two
He
guard. He
played
did
shooting
play
guard
two
this
guard
season.
this year because he's young. He's only 19. So he played two guard, just like KD played two guard year one in the NBA. Not that that's where he projects to play,
They
but
just
because
developing his handle, his ball, his ISO maybe.
and his
Miller,
strength,
he
because
one of
you're
those
not
Paul
strong
George
enough to go
archetypes.
against a
Like
small
PG
forward.
can go between
Isn't Paul
shooting guard
George
and
his
small
favorite
forward.
player? I think Paul George is his favorite
Yeah, yeah. Paul George,
Yeah,
he one of them Paul
yeah.
George archetypes.
player.
Like he
Right?
can
They
go
trained a
between
lot
shooting
that I
guard,
saw.
Paul
small
Paul
forward.
Two of
George
them.
is the father of all these dudes. The Brandon Williams, fucking Ace
The Ace
Cooper.
Baileys.
Like he's
Like
the
he
technology that created all these other dudes. You
He's
know,
gonna
these
win a
6'8",
championship
6'9"
vicariously through
Right,
them.
right. They always not
but
out seriously. They always say Paul George gave it so smooth. I see Kanye, Anthony on the podcast with his 7 p.m. in Brooklyn with his father, with his
yeah,
pops and whatnot. He was saying and Paul George was there. He was like, "Yo, his game is so smooth." I watched his game, and then he got drafted in 2010. So pretty much he been watching him all his life. You know what I
right.
mean? He was the man while he was growing up. And if you growing up and you watching Paul George was nice. He was nice on the Pacers. He was nice, bro. Like nice. You know what I'm saying? So when he got traded from the Pacers, I was like, kind of like, damn, man, they could have been something with him. So I could see why the youth say that, but nah, man, nah.
Nah,
PG
he's not the
PG
GOAT,
PG
but
is
for
the
them,
PG is gonna be the wing archetype for the foreseeable future, bro. Like at the 2 and at the 3. There's
bigger
no
than him,
debate in that.
bigger than him. They're gonna have 6'8", 6'9" shooting guards now.
Yeah.
Point guards
That's
are gonna be 6'6" and up. It's a
hmm
new era of
Yeah.
basketball.
it's going back to tall guards.
There'll be a lot of tall guards in this next year's draft. Guys from Europe, guys from the States. It's gonna be a fun draft to get a good tall guy.
So, but
Point guard, old.
let's keep it real.
But the list was player, not averages, not scoring. The list was player.
But
I
that's
mean, yeah,
and
people will
again, you
argue
got
Brandon Miller is better than Cam Mills.
hold on. But again, the player has to do with some of the statistics. We're not talking about their personality. We're not talking about whether or not if you see your grandmother crossing the street, you gonna hold a hand. That's not what we talking about. We talking about the player. So yeah, that's both sides of the ball. And some fans think that the defensive side is more important than the offensive side. So they'll say KCP or who you just mentioned over Cam Thomas. But you got to realize these players are drafting on what they need. So You know, the
You
Brooklyn
don't
Nets
want to.
weren't wrong.
You
Like
don't
right
really
now,
want
hold
a
on. Right now,
defensive
he's the
shooting guard.
only. Right now, for the most part, he's the only one that can create his own shot. You kind of want Schroeder to do it too, but you know Cam Thomas can create his own shot. He's the only shot creator we got. If it's Brandon Miller, where's he at far as on the shot creation? They got LaMelo Ball. You trying to tell me he gonna be the one over LaMelo Ball?
He
Well,
could.
here's
He
the thing.
might.
I mean, there's an
He
argument
might.
there, Breezy.
Lamelo didn't play this year, bro. So
Right.
basically,
Right.
Brandon Miller was creating a lot of his
And
own
Miller
shit.
Miller is a shot creator too. He can
Right.
create his own
Brandon
shot.
Miller was
He's
creating
a
a lot of
very
his
good
own
shot
shit
creator.
because Lamelo Ball didn't play.
You could
See,
say he's a
Breezy.
fallback option for
if you
LaMelo.
seen Brandon Miller play, you would know that, but you didn't. But you already gave yourself up. I
Breezy.
did. This is why I'm telling you.
You did no
Breezy.
no no no. You did how
Breezy. Let
many
me
how
tell
many
you
Miller's
games
the
you
something.
watch?
best.
Breezy.
But
How many games
Breezy,
you
as
watch?
of now,
Breezy. You arguing for no reason because guess what?
Well,
Cam Thomas is the third best shooting guard
the
in the
East.
in the
East.
East, if you
In
want
the
to,
East.
if you want to hear him say
He's
East, yeah.
either he's top five for sure. That like it's a the East
No,
don't
we're
have
not.
that many. I don't see nobody that above the top five that's better than him. Who's better than him that you would put in that bottom
But
five?
hold on, PT. Who your
The
top
shooting
five
guard
guards?
position is
And
weak.
who your top five two guards in the Eastern Conference? PT. And then let's go to Leaf after that.
I'd be happy to tell you. Let me pull out my list.
Ooh, here we go.
Yeah. Because my thing, let's get to it. Because I think he's Cam Thomas, an elite scorer, and he's a good team defender. He's not going to be this ISO lockdown defender. And sometimes guys got reputation that they a lockdown defender. That's why Cam Thomas was better than Mikal Bridges last season. Because Mikal Bridges was supposed to be a lockdown defender, but he wasn't.
Mikal is a small forward.
No, but I'm just saying
That's the other thing.
but as a lockdown defender. And he's on this list, PT, as a two guard. Now they not even saying he a small forward. Even if you saying that he a small forward because he did some of that with the Suns, and he should have been doing more of that with us. Nah,
Yeah,
they don't got him listed as a small forward. They got him listed as a two guard. So he got to get this smoke.
yeah. There's a lot of people going back and forth on that in that position, but I got it. Jalen Brown number one, Donovan Mitchell number two, and
Ooh, okay.
and because DeJounte Murray is no longer out here, and I look at DeJounte Murray as a point guard. Like
Yeah, me too.
after those two, who am I really gonna pick over Cam Thomas? Dante DiVincenzo? Am I gonna pick Bogdanovich? Like Brandon Williams? If I thought of him as a shooting guard, I would say yes. But last year he played everything from power forward to shooting guard, and he
Hmm.
brought the ball up. So Brandon Williams is a
Hmm.
different. He's not on this list. I think you could. I think based off that, if you want a
Up.
shooting guard to be
Who the
able to
hell is
shoot,
Brandon Williams?
I mean Miller.
Hey
Miller.
man,
I'm sorry,
Miller.
Brandon
Brandon
Miller.
Miller.
Brandon
Sorry.
Miller. I'm not
Breezy,
gonna lie, I was
There's
confused.
another dude named Brandon Williams that used to fuck up my fantasy card, but yeah, there's not that Brandon Miller. Excuse me, I'm tripping. But yeah,
that was funny, Pot Thorn.
yeah, I kept on saying it too because I was whatever. Point
Right.
point being, in terms of shooting guards, you could put someone like Derek White above Cam, but I want my shooting guard to be able to shoot, and he can, but he's not a prolific scorer. Cam might be the best score. I mean, he's not better scorer than Jalen Brown and Donovan, but he could get to that level. It's can he get the other things? If he could get to the other things, he could be real in this league. That's the reason why he went 27 is because of that, and because he's not tall and he's not specifically, super athletic. But Cam is nice, yo. If you think about it, looking at the shooting guards in the East right now, why can't he be top five? I don't see nobody on that list that, unless you're telling me Dante DiVincenzo is that much better. I don't see nobody in the
Yeah.
East that's really that better than Cam like that.
What do you think
I
about
see the
Tyler Hero,
I
Pot
see
Thorn? Why do people rate him
I
over
think
Thomas?
I see the star bench cut with Cam Thomas, DiVincenzo, and it was somebody else. I had Cam Thomas starting, DiVincenzo off the bench, and I cut the other player. I forgot who it was though. I seen it on Twitter. But go ahead, Leaf. I know you want to debate what PT said. Go ahead.
The problem is that there's too much focus on what we think a shooting guard should do instead of what the shooting guards in the league are actually bringing to the table. The thing is,
That's
bro,
fair.
like most of these niggas, bro, could do a lot more things than just score and shot create. What,
No,
like
no,
I
no.
understand.
It's the,
Hold on,
hold on. Let me
hold on.
say
Let me
this.
finish. Hold on, let me
I'm gonna
finish.
give context to that. I want to give context to that.
Hold on. Let me finish because I wasn't asking a question. Most of these niggas could do a lot more things. A lot of the niggas that's on this list is 3-and-D players, and they damn good at it. It's about what they do, not only what they
Who?
do, but how they contribute to their team as well.
Who?
Derek White, bro. Like we're not arguing for what reason, bro. Why? Because he's a great D&3, a 3-and-D 2 guard, and he's all world on defense. Two times in the last 3 years, he was all defense, all he made the all defensive team. Caruso would have been on this list too, bro, but because he made it the last 2 years as well. But now he's in OKC. My point is this: the
Just
thing
one
is
player.
that
You name one player. You said all these
can
other
I
players.
finish,
You name.
please?
All right. I'm just saying you name one player. I'm just acknowledging that.
I'm giving you an example. The thing is that a lot of these players, a lot of these 2 guards have other responsibilities on doing other shit on the court. Brandon Miller, bro, is another 3-and-D player. We already know it's really all about how many boxes that you check as a player, bro, and compared to the other players. This is how these lists are ranked, player by player, bro. Cam Thomas is not better than a lot of these niggas at
So
the
so
position.
again,
It's
let
just
me
not.
let me let me bring context to the conversation. Like I said, as a 2 guard, as a shooting guard, and I'll say it before I ask the question. The first thing I want my shooting guard to be able to do is shoot because the name of the position is shooting guard. So that being said, I expect my shooting guard to score because why are you shooting the ball? You're shooting the ball because you need to score. So that being said, the name of the position isn't defensive guard. Now, if it was defensive guard, then that would be prioritizing what he should be doing first. But because the name of the position is shooting guard, logically, as a Nets fan, I'm looking at it like I want him to be able to shoot. So, again, to your point, if this was about scoring, I wouldn't have nothing to say. Shooting is about scoring, is it not? Yes, this is a rhetorical question. So, case in point is this is why I see the upside of Cam Thomas as a 2 guard being in the top 5. Because when it comes to scoring, because that's what a shooting guard is supposed to do, score. Yeah, he's in the top 5 because of that, because they prioritize shooting over the defense. Even if those other boxes are important, they're not more important than shooting, because if it were, they would have named it that position or that specific attribute. They want the point guard to be on point the most far as running the ball. That's what they want. They want the shooting guard to do the shooting and etc. and so on. So my point is, at what the position is, he's the best, one of the best top 5. So I'm not talking about all around as a player like Brandon Miller who could play 1 through 4. That's not what I'm talking about. At the 2, he is top 5. That's what I'm talking about.
What you're talking about? What you're talking about is an old adage that doesn't exist in today's NBA anymore.
Yes,
The
it
thing
do,
is,
bro.
versatility matters, bro.
You
It
didn't say
does.
it
Whether
didn't.
you don't,
You
whether and
and none of my soliloquy, I
you
didn't
said
say
what you
it
had to
didn't.
say,
But
bro. I'm not asking a
bro,
question. Please let me speak.
don't
I'm not
don't
asking a
keep
question.
on saying things on my name. You making it seem like I said this and I ain't say that. I didn't say those other versatility things didn't matter. I said specifically, like you going away from what I said, like you arguing with something that I did not say. I'm talking about the shooting guard position. You talking about versatility. I'm talking about that specific thing. That's what they
I'm
named the
trying
position
to
with.
get somewhere, bro. But
So
you ain't let
how's
me
the
finish.
hold on? So
I'm
bro, the name of the position is not versatility guard.
Yo,
It's shooting guard.
Listen, what up?
It's
Listen,
shooting
but
guard, bro.
listen. I
And I
understand.
still say cook. I'm gonna let you cook, bro. Go ahead, cook.
I understand. I understand what you're getting at, bro. Like you're basing the shooting guard prior to a role that we all knew and grew up on. The thing
right.
is that the players that's on this list specifically, I'm telling you, they can do more in terms of shooting guards, bro. They're saying players. They're not saying like who's better at shooting at the guard position. They're just naming the position, but at the same time, bro, they're talking about players who are clearly better. That's what they're talking about. They're not talking about
Feeling
who's
like
better at
young.
shooting.
They
They're not talking
talk,
about. Hold
they
on, wait.
talking about players who
They're
can
not
do
talking
other
about who's
Feeling
better
stuff.
at
that
shooting.
young.
They're not talking about who's better at shot creating. They're not talking about any of that shit. They're talking about the whole package. A shooting guard, bro, is a player. At the end of the
That's
day,
But the most
that's true.
important thing
Yeah.
out of those boxes is shooting. Why
Can I
isn't it
can
to
I try to
you?
That's
convince
true.
you? Can I try to convince you, Leaf? Let me give you
you
a
could
couple
try to
steps.
convince me, but all I'm gonna tell you is this is not the '90s or the 2000s, man. We in the
I feel you. I
2020s, bro.
feel you. I'm not
I
making that
think
argument.
I'm missing Lee's point though.
I'm
I
not
don't
Hold on,
making
think
hold
that
on, hold on.
argument. No,
Hold on,
I
hold on.
agree
I
with
let
what.
you hold on. PT, let me just say this to set the tone. This is my point. The two guard is supposed to be the shooting guard because that position is supposed to create the most shots on the team for the most part, in my opinion. Go ahead,
Bro,
y'all.
but Lee's
says
not arguing
who
that.
said
Lee's
that?
not arguing
Who
that
wrote
though.
that rule?
Bro,
I don't think that's Lee's
I said
argument
in
though.
my opinion. I didn't say in my rule. I said in my opinion. I didn't say my opinion was a rule. I just said my opinion. That's all I said. And again, the reason why I'm saying that and I'm setting the tone for it because much as y'all want to speak on how the league is changed and how it's a versatile and a positionless, and we could get into all of that. Sometimes the fundament going away from the fundamentals is wrong. Y'all want to go away from the
But
fundamentals.
hold on,
I'm not
Breeze,
going
because
away from the
Wait, let
fundamentals
him
because
hold
I
on,
mean,
Lee.
let him chime in,
Hold on,
guys.
Lee.
Let him chime in.
here's the thing, bro. When Michael Jordan was the best two guard in the league, it wasn't just because of scoring. When Kobe was the best two guard in the league, it wasn't just because of scoring.
I never
This is
said
what I'm
that.
trying to tell
I'm
you,
not
bro.
stop pigeonholing what I'm saying. I never
I'm
said that.
not
I said it's
pigeonholing
the
what you're
most,
saying, bro. I just trying to
bro.
get you got to get your mind out of one
No,
track. Thinking this shit is
no,
one track.
you. This is what I'm saying. You're not debating what I'm saying. You debating what you think you want me to be to win a debate. I'm telling you that
Breezy, can I make a
shooting
different
is.
argument?
Listen. I'm saying that as much as you're saying that, I'm not disagreeing with it. I'm saying the biggest box out of all those boxes is the fact that you can score. Don't acknowledge. Don't forget to mention that those years that Jordan was doing that, he was also scoring champion too, averaging 30 plus easy work.
but
So
the people in front of Cam can't score. That's a fact.
Exactly.
Mikal
They
Bridges
can
can't score,
score.
bro. Mikal Bridges can't score. Brandon
I'm
Miller
not.
averaged 17
I'm
points.
not. Wait, hold on, because
Lie,
I'm not
bro.
saying.
Because
I'm not saying that that's everybody
What's
in
a
front.
lie?
But I'm
Mikal Bridges.
saying
Hold on. No, you're not finna just call me a liar. I said Brandon Miller scored average 17, and Mikal
in his
Bridges
first
can't
year,
score. So what's the lie?
you
in
saying
his
he
first
can't
year he
score?
averaged
That means he can't
17.
score
I
at
didn't.
all.
No, bro. I'm talking about Mikal Bridges. He can't score, bro. Not better than Cam
Listen,
Thomas.
when you say he
He did,
can't,
bro.
CAN''T, that means he can't score at all.
Right.
That's what
Bro,
it means.
I see what you're doing, bro.
Ben
I see
Simmons
what
can't
What do you
see
mean?
score.
what
You
you're
see what
doing,
I'm
bro.
doing, bro?
I
Come
see
on,
what
bro.
you're doing, bro.
But
Listen, I'm gonna tell you. Listen, hold
Breezy,
on. Let me, hold on.
you gotta mix it
PT,
up
where you
though.
at,
You gotta
bro?
Listen,
Where you at?
Okay,
instead of
listen.
saying
I
he
wanna
can't. Instead of
listen,
saying he
listen,
can't, just say
listen.
he's not a
Let
better
me
scorer.
listen. I see where this is going, right? And I could get petty. Now, all I'm gonna do is just slow it down and be more specific, so y'all understand where this thing gotta get wet. I'm saying when it come down to scoring, he's a better scorer than Miller and Mikal Bridges. And that being said, out of all of the boxes, because it is about versatility, scoring is the biggest box. The two guard is supposed to be able to create over the elbow, over the 3-point line. A lot of positions can't do that. A lot of players can't do that. That's important in this league, whether it was fucking 20 years ago or 20 days from now. You gotta be able to score and create your own shot above the 3-point line, and every player can do that. And Cam Thomas is one of the best players to do it.
PT,
He's a
what you got, PT?
three-level
Miller can
scorer.
do it.
What you got, PT?
Yo, the reason why I could make an argument for Cam Thomas because everybody's right. It's a different age in basketball. You got to be versatile, and Cam got to add dimensions to his game. There's a reason why he's not mentioned, in these other conversations. Because if you don't watch the Nets, you wouldn't know that he's not just 22 points. He's a 30 usage rate at 22 years old. If it was anybody else, they would be giving him more credit. It's just that you can't have a 30 usage rate and have an average 3 assists a game. So I also understand, the knocks that go against Cam, but at the same time, for you to be only 22 years old, you're scoring almost 22 a game, 21.5, and you got the ball in your hands, 30, you have a 30 usage rate in your third year. That's right up there with the top draft picks. If we're being honest, his defense does have to get better. It just has to. Like, you can't be a liability out there. And right now, Cam is trading baskets with people. The- Um,
basically.
that is a fair knock against him. But Derek White is an 18.5 usage rate. He don't have the ball as much as Cam Thomas has the ball, and he doesn't score as much as Cam. So Cam has an argument against him. Is Cam in that same stratosphere right now? No. I would have to agree. I'd have to put him above Cam Thomas, but it's Donovan Mitchell. It's for me. It's Jalen Brown, who's really a shooting guard, not a small forward. He when Porzingis is healthy, he's the shooting guard. That's his natural position. Then it's Donovan Mitchell, and then it's Derek White, and then it's Cam. I think he's up there.
Well,
It's fair to say.
here's the thing about that, bro. Like, everything that you said, it basically deviates because the thing is, it's a lot of what goes on a lot, bro. Is that we value Cam Thomas' ability, bro. But the thing is, his actual production doesn't add up. This is the reason. This is the reason why we put so many players over him right away. The thing is, bro, like with him, what he did without a set role, bro, was impressive as hell. But it still ain't better than Derek White, Jalen Brown, Donovan Mitchell, and a lot of other niggas' names on that list. It's just not, bro, because they are checking off other
Those are the
boxes,
guys
bro.
that I
Hold on,
said
let
are
me
better
leave.
than
Let
him.
me put it
They
like
are
this,
checking
right?
off other boxes in other areas.
Leave. Let me put it like this, right? Because if you want to make an argument, in terms of the two guard, right? Jordan and Kobe revolutionized that position. If you want to put James Harden in that, you could put James Harden in that too. If you want to put Wade in it, AI, whatever, right? But the fact of the matter is, if a team is choosing a player and they need a shooting guard, and you have a choice between a Cam Thomas or a Brandon Miller or whatever.
You
Let's say
already
those
take.
those
I don't even
two.
know why you asked that question. I
You
already
a
know who you
lot of people
taking.
are
You fucked
taking
yourself up.
Brandon. Like it's really just the fact of the matter is they're not asking who's the best scorer at shooting guard. Like we I think we get the fact that the shooting guard position is about shooting and scoring, like obviously. But the fact of the matter is these lists don't just take that into account. They're taking into account what else can you do besides that and how do you add winning to your team. And as much as we disagree about Mikel being two, he adds to a team in terms of he may not be the best scorer,
Right,
but
I was
he
saying.
adds defense. He adds a little bit of defense. He is we look at him different than how the league
I mean,
looks at
but LM,
Mikel.
as far as this party go, bro, look, Mikel is a piece of shit, bro. Like, come on, bro. We all
I
know.
Oh
mean,
man.
it is what it is. But the league looks at players different than how
If
fans look at
If
players.
Mikel failed somebody in this party, he a piece of shit. That's how it
I
goes.
I just with
Cam was
Yo,
the better
hold on.
scorer,
Just
Yeah,
real
but
I look
quick,
at it
listen,
like
Leaf.
this.
listen.
a lot of
They
Hold
put
on,
in
hold
I
the
on.
would take a
offense.
Miller over Cam. I'm not even gonna lie.
There's some truth to
Hold on,
that.
I'm
I'm
taking
not
Miller
calling him
over
a piece
Cam
of
too, but
shit, but he not invited to the party, man. He not even invited to the party. Know what
yo,
I'm saying?
I think that
Facts.
it's clear. I think it's very clear. They spent an entire summer, an entire training camp, putting in an offense that was for Mikal Bridges to get off, and he still got 19 points a game. to Cam's 21. Cam is young. Cam
I
is
don't think
young,
I
and
don't think that I think the coaching staff messed both of them up. But the thing is, Cam Thomas was able to make a whole lot of something out of nothing because he had more natural scoring
that's
ability.
that's
I
Exactly.
understand that.
but
The,
that's
the,
but
the, the
that's
thing
why
about the thing
but
what
that's
made
why
hold on, hold on,
if
wait.
you picking
What
Go
him,
made
you
ahead,
got to
what
look at
made
the
Mikal
ceiling.
successful in the 20 something games is because he was using the same shit that KD was using. He was using the same sets that KD was using, and it worked because it added up to 26 points a game. And everybody was talking about 50, 40, 90, but we came in the next season doing some other shit. A lot of what you see from Mikal is the coaches fucking him up more than anything. And
Fact.
nobody in here really says that enough. The thing is, we just keep saying, Mikal fucked up. He wasn't supposed to be the number one. He took it and this, that, and the third. Like,
No, we
no.
know Jack Vaughn. We know, bro. He quit on the team, bro. He sat them down in the Buck game. He told them on the way to Paris, "I ain't got nothing to say to you guys. I see you in Paris." Like, bro, we know what Jack Vaughn was. We know that Big Fan Breezy thought he was gonna be good and he wasn't. We already know what it is, bro. Trust me. But at the end of the day, like I said, he can't be the one guy nowhere on this team, and he could have at minimum been more vocal. Like, yo. Listen, man, we need Cam Thomas to score the ball, and I ain't even built like that. Y'all ain't giving me KD playbook. You know what I mean? I just think some of the, like y'all said, these are intangibles too. Being vocal in the locker room, being vocal in the huddle. You know what I'm saying? Keeping the team together when y'all down by 4, less than 10 seconds to go. Like, yo, we could still win this game. Like, he don't even seem like he built like that, bro. And on that note, they said that, and I think this what I
Not
really
to cut
think.
you off, bro, but Bobby, we don't need no fucking Jimmy,
Hold on.
bro.
Hold on. Yeah, I would definitely handle that. You know, he a Sacramento King fan, so I was addressing you first because you a Nets fan. Shout out to Big
Yo,
Ox. But again,
Breezy,
like
I
I
want to
said,
get a chance to
oh,
say something about the I want to get a chance to say something about the Jimmy Butler thing too.
I'm gonna let you and Harlem do that because Harlem he been on the panel the entire time. He ain't say nothing. So but real quick, again, intangibles like leadership, like you know what I'm saying, being able to be vocal and speak and communicate. They say what some of the best teams in the league communicate in that 24 seconds on defense. They ain't quiet. They calling out pick, screen. They doing all of that. And you know what I'm saying? They saying that Cam Thomas saying he becoming more vocal. So I'm saying that's an intangible that leaders have. And again, I'm not saying they're gonna lead the team. We just gonna see what's gonna happen. Now, that being said, go ahead, PT. I want to hear from Harlem and PT about this Jimmy Butler thing because Big Ox is tripping. I see him on Player's Choice trying to push this propaganda. I pulled up, called it Caparoni Cheese, and I got to it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I did the podcast because I seen Big Ox on you know what I'm saying, on Player's Choice, and that's a big platform. And I can't have these big platforms pushing this propaganda that's not good for Nets fans. But shout to him. We're gonna go to Harlem first, and then we're gonna go to PT. You Harlem, you there?
What up, y'all?
Yeah.
Hey,
Yo, I actually fuck with Jimmy Butler. Like I said a long time ago, and the
Oh
Nets should
man, you
actually
should
go
have went to
after
Harlem
Jimmy
second,
Butler.
man. Nah, go ahead, bro. You good?
Um,
Go ahead, Harlem. Go ahead. Harlem.
yeah, you crazy, bro. Uh yo, bro, I think Jimmy Butler is actually gonna move the needle for the Nets. I feel like he actually would be a better addition than KD and Kyrie. For one, he not gonna quit on the team. For two, in the playoffs, you already know his work. And number three, if he goes to the Nets, it'll cause a trickle down and somebody else will go join him. So we already seen him take Miami to the championship twice with Bam, right? Bam didn't show up both times. But if he goes to Brooklyn and somebody could be better than Bam, a better version, the Nets definitely could go to the championship and possibly win. Like a lot of people sleep on Jimmy because he older, but age don't have nothing to do with it, bro. Jimmy at his age is still a very, very good player. So I'm all in on Jimmy, honestly.
Man, you out of your fucking mind, bro.
that's his take, man.
All right, that's cool.
Yo,
That's cool,
I,
bro. But I like Jimmy, my nigga. Like, you feel me?
Not at
Fuck with him.
35, man.
Nah,
Like,
wait. Can I just say this? You know what the problem is with getting?
let me just speak my piece on this real quick.
All right.
The greatest thing that happened to the Brooklyn Nets in the Nets era is that they traded KD and Kyrie at the right time. getting these over the hill players is not taking you nowhere. It's you going nowhere with these over the hill players. They don't have the desire. KD already got 2 rings. Kyrie got a ring, and probably the most iconic shot in NBA Finals history. Like we know these niggas is rich beyond belief. They've proven it already. They got all the accolades. You don't want to bring that player in because all that type of a player could do for you is not they're not winning a championship. You saw how those hungry ass Boston Celtics swept us, embarrassed us. It wasn't even like they outplayed us. It was really that they just was hungry. They took KD's cookies. And now look at Phoenix. They just a draft pick merchants now. They not serious
Nigga,
contenders.
KD out here getting swept with anybody he play with, man. Like that's neither here nor there.
You know what I'm saying? He got swept with
I'm
he got
crying.
swept with his preferred partner in Kyrie Irving, and Kyrie wasn't hurt. He went off that first game and then
Can I say
disappeared.
something to you though, PT? Hey,
Hold
yo,
on, let
listen, I
me
want to
finish
say
my
something to
point.
you, PT.
Let me finish my point.
Go ahead, Dad.
You can't judge these players in a static fashion because right now is right now. It's about what you're gonna have for the next 5, 10 years. Who your team is gonna be. The Nets were gonna keep flipping the roster because everybody would have they've signed around KD and a Kyrie would have been on minimums. The best thing that happened is they traded these niggas at that time because luckily for them, they're cashing in draft picks in years that fucking have phenomenal players in them. They're gonna be able to pick incredible young talent over the next 2 years that you don't fucking want these old geezers.
We got an echo.
Somebody needs to mute up. But just to finish that, this Jimmy Butler shit is an agent or a team is putting this out there. They're looking for a sucker and mentioning the Nets because they know players will go there. It's the New
They ain't
York
looking for a
market.
sucker. They just looking to try to get some more money. This is a case closed, man. Open shut case, Johnson, man.
No,
Let's
wait.
move
Can I
on.
say this though as well?
He
Though
may
there's a
not,
problem.
yo,
Wait, Bartok, can I say this one thing about the Jimmy Butler thing? This is one potentially we didn't talk about. Position play. Jimmy's a power forward, small forward. If you get an Ace or Cooper, are they playing the 3 or the 4? Jim playing the 3 4? Like there's a problem with the Nets
they're
last few years.
not getting
We had
Jimmy
too many guys
Butler.
playing out of position. The Nets
Nobody
need to get back to some type of positional play. We can't just have a guy, yes, he's a star, but he comes here. If guys playing out of position, it's the same thing we've been dealing with. We need guys to play positional basketball if we're gonna have any type of structure. Like
Yo,
that's what we gotta focus on
yo,
too.
Can I say something
BK
to
and
PT,
Wahoo
bro?
said, do you think 35 is young for an NBA player, BK and Wahoo? That
And can I say
that's
something to
35
PT? I want to say something to you,
is
bro.
young
35
in
is
terms of
over.
real life, but
Can I say
Le-
one thing to PT?
LeBron is an
Yo, PT,
anomaly.
you
Like
said
he's not going past 35 and staying the same.
hold
Go ahead, Harlem.
on. Yo, PT, you said old geezers, right? All right, I want to talk to that point, bro. So the guys that Kevin Durant struggled against, right? The Boston Celtics. Let me remind you guys, the same people that dominated KD and Kyrie are the same who can beat this old geezer that you talking about. That's the shit that blows my mind. Is he's an old geezer, but the guys that would dominate him don't dominate him, bro. I never seen Ant Edwards dominate Jimmy Butler. I never seen Tatum and Brown dominate Jimmy Butler. Like people act like Jimmy Butler is not a difference maker. Like he ain't different, bro. We didn't never see the Boston Celtics just dominate them. And if he wasn't injured this year, are you convinced that even with Porzingis and Drew Holiday
Yo,
that they dominate Miami
and
with Jimmy
and
Butler? I
Edwards,
don't think
and
so.
Edwards and Cat just swept KD.
No. You missing what
Like
I said. You
with a
say
team
Jimmy's
that
an
he
old
stacked,
geezer.
with a team that he stacked, he
No,
chose
listen to
the
what
play.
I'm
He's like
saying.
Jimmy
Wait,
Bill.
Podthorn, you have to
No,
come out
listen to
and
what
come
I'm
in. I
saying.
think you're echoing Podthorn.
You
Why am
you
I?
missing what I'm saying.
I hadn't been echoing
Listen,
all
listen.
night.
Yo, listen to what I'm saying, right? What I'm saying is you say Jimmy's an old geezer. What I'm saying is the guys that swept Kevin Durant and Kyrie, they didn't do that to the old geezer that you saying Jimmy Butler is. So that's why I'm kind of confused because I'm like, none of these young guys have ever dominated Jimmy Butler, bro. None of them. They actually have a hard time with Jimmy Butler. So I'm confused on
Um,
why guys is
I mean,
like
that's
I
kind of
mean,
Jimmy
they
bullshit.
old
That's
Ant and
and
kind of
them
like
is not in
bullshit.
the same. They not in the same
that
conference,
ain't
so we
kind
can't
of
even
bull.
say
Hold
that.
on, wait. Yo, Leaf, that's not kind of bullshit.
It is
When
kind of
have you ever
bullshit. Yeah.
seen Jimmy Butler get? When have you ever seen Jimmy Butler get dominated? Have you ever seen the Celtics dominate Miami when Jimmy played? Stop it, bro. Stop capping. When have you seen this?
Well,
Name a
here's the thing.
time where you just see him get swept or dominated. When?
The problem with what you're saying is that you
Y'all niggas be
expecting it.
saying anything, bro.
Yo,
Hold
that's
up, bro.
you,
Hold up.
Harlem.
Wait. Time out, bro. The problem with
That's
your
crazy.
statement is that you expected Jimmy Butler to still continue what he's been doing, bro, and that's not gonna fucking
We
happen. That's number
haven't.
one.
Yo, Leaf. Let me just say this, right? Listen to what you said. I expect him to keep doing what he's gonna do, and that's not gonna happen. You know why that makes absolutely no sense, Lee? Because
Oh.
until you actually see him drop off and not do what he's been doing, you can't make that statement. So you're going
Well,
off
no,
of what you
I
think,
can
not
make
what
that
you know.
statement because
How?
because of his availability, bro.
Come on, man.
Like
Come
that's
on, man.
why his
Come on,
availability
man.
is getting is decreasing as the years go on.
Yo,
You
Leaf,
know what I'm saying?
listen, bro.
So the thing is
Again,
that you expecting this nigga to go into his mid-30s and still take a team to the finals and
absolutely. Are we not seeing
uh
LeBron do it? Is LeBron
no,
not
we're
doing
not
it?
seeing LeBron. LeBron could barely win a playoff game, bro. That nigga he done
It
lost
don't
15.
matter,
It does matter. He done lost
bro.
15 of the last 16 games to one fucking team. That nigga trash.
Yo,
Get
bro,
him out the
listen.
league.
Look. So let me paint a picture for you, right, Lee? So y'all got high hopes on Ace Bailey, right? Or Cooper Flag, right? So let me paint a picture for you. Neither one of them is coming in, taking the Nets anywhere, right? Off jump, they're not doing it. So if you added Jimmy Butler, right, a proven player, I'm not talking
Yeah,
about
we can't
championship,
say
but
that.
somebody that can
Those are
get you
get
to the
rich quick
playoffs.
schemes. We don't do those anymore.
We
No,
can't
no,
do
no.
those in it. We
It's
can't do
not a
this in the CBA though.
no, it's not a get rich scheme. I'm just saying, right? If you added Jimmy, right, he's a player that can get you to
That's
the
exactly a
playoffs.
get rich quick scheme.
Now listen, now you add one of these guys with him, right? One of these young who y'all feel is a generational talent, right? That's why you get one of these guys to add with him because they
What
actually can
what
save
in
Jimmy
Jimmy
for the
Butler's
playoffs. You
history
understand what I'm
makes you
saying?
think that he works well with young players? You know what Jimmy
He
Butler
has
has
a
done
bunch
in
of
his
he has
career,
a
right?
bunch he has a wait. Wasn't he playing with Jaime Hopkins and the other dude last year? Like, weren't they rookies last year? Wasn't he playing with them? Wasn't he successful with them?
Jimmy Butler tried to fight an assistant coach on a live NBA game.
Hey, bro,
What
listen.
what do you think he's
That was
gonna do
crazy.
to a young team and that don't have Pat Riley upstairs, that don't got
Yo, partner, you
a
know what's
young
funny?
You
team?
Hey,
cooking,
yo, hold
PT.
on.
You got an echo, but you cooking though, PT.
No, that's Harlem. Harlem
Yo,
did that shit.
yo,
Yo, Harlem, come back in
you
and out,
know,
Harlem. Pause.
all right, no doubt.
Voila.
Go ahead, PT. Keep cooking.
Voila.
Yo,
That
but
was fun.
And this is what happens when you burn down the restaurant, bro, with bullshit, bro.
Yo, Leaf and Hall got a rivalry going on, man. I see
We
it every
don't have a
time.
rivalry, bro. Like he just run into his own trap, bro. Like it's like a big ass. You could clearly see that big ass mouse trap is laying right in front of you. You walk into it every fucking time.
Yo, when he
Jimmy
got you
Butler
pussy
is
out
not
there,
gonna
you were
save
driving with
nobody, bro. Like
crowds.
stop it, bro. Like he damn sure ain't gonna save the Nets. The
Jimmy
Nets
Butler
don't
not
have no
saving
saves.
Miami. What are we doing?
And it depends on
Exactly.
the money he wants. Like, if he wants a $40-50 million
He wants
salary,
stupid
I ain't
money.
gonna
No,
work for
but
Brooklyn. Ain't gonna
John,
work.
the problem with the money is like as soon as you make an All NBA team, you gonna get paid. As soon as you,
Right.
like that's the problem. So like one of the things that we got going for us as far as saving money is that nobody on this on this team has made an All NBA team or peaked at a top five voting in a award yet, bro. So it was one of the reasons why Claxton is the highest paid player on this team right now. A la fucking BS. with
Yo,
yeah,
hold on.
bullshit.
Anybody in those? Hold on. Let me ask you this, Leaf. Anybody in Cam Thomas draft made those teams?
Yes.
Yeah. Cam
Who?
Thomas is in a crazy draft.
Who made those teams?
I
Evan
mean, what
Mobley,
teams?
Was he 21 or
Evan
22?
Mobley made all defensive team, if I'm not
Did,
mistaken.
Okay.
did Kate
Was
Cunningham
Cam
make it?
21 or
No.
22?
K Cunningham made an all rookie
21.
team.
Okay.
PT.
And Franz Wagner, I think he made an all rookie team.
What about
And
Suggs? Did he make defensive?
Suggs made an all defensive team. Scotty
Okay.
Barnes made he was an all star and he won rookie of the year. That's why he got paid.
Right.
So if you win an award and if you come in an all rookie team or all NBA team or some sort, bro, like yeah, you're gonna get some money in this league. It is
And
what
the
it
ones
is.
that did bad, that crapped out, are on our team right now. The ones
Yeah,
that did.
it's one of the reasons why we able to save money
That's funny as
because
hell, though. But we
it's one
want
of
to
the
No,
save money.
Bills.
We want to save money.
do we?
Well, yeah, Sean Mark
Shit, we
says he
ain't
doesn't want to
paying.
go over the first April
Hold
until
on.
we're ready. That's what he said.
Hold on. Realistically, bro, how
Who are we
many?
saving money for?
But no. But hold on. How
That's the
successful
question.
have we been in the free agency, bro? For us to just be paying anybody, we gotta be do this slowly. We gotta think, and we gotta carefully decide who should be. Everybody's saying Darren Fox. I might go with that, but besides that, I'm not sure, bro.
The free agent. Here's the thing: the big free agent that we're planning, that I think that we're planning on signing, is somebody in between the ages of 24 and 28 that's going to help with the process, not deviate from it, like Katie and Kyrie was doing. Somebody that's just going to add on to what we're doing and give us that boost, that legitimate star that's going to turn the players that we have into legitimate number twos and number threes, and then we can follow on lawsuit with him because whoever we get out of free agency is going to be better than anybody that we draft any fucking way. So it doesn't really matter. Like listen, whoever we get out of free agency that is a guaranteed like shot that's gonna like basically boost us in the arm while we're still trying to come up as a young team, and they're still young and they're still like in between 24 and 28. That's the player that we're looking for. That's not the players that's going to deviate from it and then going to set up shop the way Katie and Kyrie set up, bro. Like which a lot of people don't like.
Y'all want me to read the list of 2026 free agents?
You can
Well, how
read it
about
off, but I know that list
how
ain't gonna
about the
be
ones
the
that you
same once
think
it come
we're
up
interested
anyway. So
in?
I mean, you can read it off.
Go ahead,
So I'll do it
PT.
fast. Dame Lillard, Embiid,
No.
LeBron,
Hold on, let me get
Bradley
through it. Let me
Beal,
get through it.
Jimmy Butler,
Uh,
Kevin Durant, Trey Young, Zach LaVine, Luka Doncic, Fred
ooh.
VanVleet, Rudy Gobert, Kyrie Irving, and my favorite and my target, Shy Gilgis
Ooh.
Alexander.
Yeah, we already know he gonna get paid, man. So
Ooh.
he getting off that list.
OKC is giving him the bag, but he ain't
OKC,
going
okay,
nowhere.
he
They're
might end up
giving,
getting
but he might want to go
300
to.
mil, bro.
He might want to go to the bright lights of the big city because he
Bullshit,
Nah,
already has a
he's staying
relationship
in
with
bullshit,
their head
OKC, bro.
coach.
bullshit. Niggas don't leave $300 million on the table to take the a
He
hundred
could
mil
he
less.
could get he could get every dime. The new CBA, he could get every dime of that.
No,
He
he
could
can't.
get he
I'd be
could get
surprised
every
if they
dime of
let
that.
Shea go,
No, he
man. Like
cannot.
OKC would
No,
have to really
the
drop the
CBA.
ball, man.
No, here's the thing about the
I don't
CBA.
even
The
think Luca
CBA.
going nowhere
Nah,
for
see the
real.
thing about the CBA PT.
They're gonna
One of
win
the
a
reasons.
title.
Here's the thing about the CBA, bro. The CBA allows you to get the most money on a team that you've been on previously for at least the last 2 to 3 years. And that
Oh
in
yeah,
SGA's case, that's OKC.
oh
They're
yeah.
gonna be he's gonna be eligible for 400 mil after the new next TV deal.
Right, but he could take that Jalen Brunson path, right?
No,
Where he takes a little bit less now,
fuck no,
but gets the giant super duper max, 72 mil per joint. That's
no,
still on the table for him. And then you
And it
cannot
depends on who's still here in terms of
listen, you
management.
guys
Like if Sean
cannot
Marks and them still here,
no.
I don't think
you
he like
Jalen
playing for
you
Jalen
Sam
Brown
cannot
Jalen
Presti.
no,
Like
understand.
hold
I'm
up.
good with that.
Hold on.
Jalen
Fuck
Brunson
all
only
that
did that.
shit.
Jalen Brunson only did that deal, but to ensure that he get the 10 years, and then he gonna try to get that money. But by the time he's eligible for that money, he gonna be fucked up because they
Listen,
got at head
leave.
coach. You know they got the Grim Reaper at head
I'm
coach, so he
staying
gonna
under
Leave,
the
get.
leave. Y'all
mastermind
y'all
Sam
thinking
Presti
y'all
that knows
thinking
how to
about it
build
too hard.
teams.
Y'all thinking about it too hard. Hear me out,
Sam
please.
Presti know how to draft teams. They don't know how to build them.
When when um when Kyrie first got here, before he got on some bullshit and made it where you couldn't market him, they were painting the entire sides of buildings of Kyrie and his sneak. Kyrie was the number two after LeBron only, was number two in sneaker sales. Like for him for Nike to have ended it with a
Not for nothing.
mere
His sneakers was better than everybody's though.
they were that's yo for my son's feet. I welcome them. Just them shits was excellent,
Like
but
for
Don't
performance
tell me KD
basketball
might find his
sneakers,
way back here.
for performance
but
basketball sneakers, Kyrie had it.
facts. But let me finish my point. What Shaq could be in New York versus what he could be in OKC is miles different. He could be that dude every like marketing wise. You don't even see him now, and he's the best player in the league. And guess who knows that? Him, his agents. There is a chance. I'm not saying it's gonna happen. You can't say some shit like that's gonna happen, but there is a chance just because of what the money is on the table, off the court money. Like you just not getting that in OKC. What in
I get the
OKC? What are they gonna
market,
give
Hold
you a
but
up.
I
car
think you just
dealership?
read. I get the market. I
To
get the
piggyback
market
off
part,
that
but
point, that's why Brunson could take the cheaper deal because he know he gonna get a lot of endorsements because he's in New York. So he gonna make his money regardless, even if it's not from the
you don't think Shea gonna
Knicks,
get endorsements and he's in OKC?
but not the same way you would if you in New York.
I'd be
Yo,
surprised
not
if they let him
when
Mm,
go,
you
man. Like
Bruh,
you'd
when
have to
you
y'all,
drop
talk
the
y'all,
I
yo,
ball,
think
y'all,
it's
man.
Shea,
not
but I
let him
think
y'all,
go.
Shea's
y'all,
You
y'all,
know why I'm
recognition.
y'all,
I
trusting
think
y'all,
Shea's
y'all
KD?
thinking it.
recognition
Y'all
around the
thinking it the
league is
wrong
already
way, bro.
recognizable
Katie,
already.
did Katie not get deals in OKC, bro? What are y'all talking about? Did
Yo,
Russ
bro,
Yeah,
not
it's
get
KD
deals
was
in
getting
OKC,
Not
mad
bro?
deals
What are
in
y'all
really.
bro.
talking about?
OKC.
I don't know why
Not
y'all acting
really.
like y'all don't realize it's different if you in New York, LA, Miami. It's different.
Yo, KD won an Emmy in New York. You know what I'm saying? When you're in New
No,
York,
but
your
to leave your
Mute up,
point,
y'all.
KD
Mute
was
up.
getting mad
Somebody
endorsements
got
your
some
everywhere.
sound
bad.
microphone
Hold on.
crashed out.
Somebody got some bad audio. Mute up. I think that's AP. Mute up, AP. Go ahead, Jay. I think it's Jay, PC was talking. Go ahead, y'all.
No, that
Yo,
sounded
the
crazy,
mark.
yo.
Yo, it's like think about the nondescript ass Nets players that be at the Met Ball, just because they're dating models like international, like completely. Have y'all seen Nick Claxton's girl?
Nah.
Yo, who the
But who to
fuck
say
is Nick
Shea
Claxton?
care about any of that though?
Yo, they shake like everybody cares about that. That's a fair. That's a fair thing.
Nah,
Like
that's
Y'all
I'm
not
don't even
true.
care
That's
tripping.
not
about that.
true,
That don't make
Pod.
sense. That don't make
Yeah,
sense anymore.
Nigga,
that's not
We
true.
not
A
living in
lot
the
of players don't care
1990s. It's
about
the
yo,
that.
Kevin
internet era.
Durant
You could
left Steph
get
Curry, yo.
endorsement deals in any state.
Yo, we got a
Kevin Durant
player
left
in the
Steph
league.
Curry.
We got one of the best
Yo,
players
so
in the
wait, y'all
league who
telling me,
care about
wait,
horses,
just
and
to
y'all
make
telling
sure,
me that
y'all telling me that
these
y'all
players
think
care
that
about the fashion and clothes and girls and all that. Like
no,
this,
not it's
we got
not
one of the
about that.
best
It's
players.
about being in a bigger market. And y'all telling me
It's
that
not
being in a
about that. Don't
y'all
matter
telling
Bro,
me
anymore.
being
Y'all
in a
That
bigger
speaking.
don't.
Y'all
The
market
market
speaking
don't
the
early
new
matter
CBA,
anymore,
the new
though. The
CBA,
market
2010s,
don't
the new
matter
man. That don't
CBA
anymore.
is
matter no more.
eliminating that big market. Why you think niggas is taking 200
Yeah.
something million deals,
yo,
bro, in
bro, but
Toronto and shit?
it's still different, bro. Like
Son, the
it's such
internet is exploding right now. You could get buzz anywhere. It don't matter
no,
what
Nah,
but y'all
it
state.
don't
doesn't
realize it's
matter.
not the same amount of
No,
money
New
in the
York is
other
not the
cities than
same
it
from
They
is in
back
New
in the
York.
yo,
days,
Gilbert
man.
Arenas
But
just was
hold on,
talking
yo,
about
y'all
this.
gotta
That
look
Like
big
at
that big
reality.
market shit don't matter to
No,
the
it
I'm
It's not
looking
CBA,
at
bro. If that
reality.
was
The
the
it's
case,
not
internet,
bro,
as much
the
New York
money
and
internet
in
New York
changed the
and
OKC
New York
than
and
game.
it is in
The
New
LA,
York.
internet
New
and
York and
social
LA,
media
bro,
changed
would
the game.
be in the conference finals right now, bro, and not these other fucking teams, bro.
Bro,
You
y'all
ain't
not
never
make
in your life heard of the Minnesota Timberwolves being in the conference finals. It happened now because they able to build a team in this CBA, bro. Like because
but that
the
don't
big
mean it's
market
as
teams
much
is
money
the
in
big
Minnesota
market
as it
teams
is
is
It's
in New
money
York.
the
everywhere.
big
There's
I
money
don't think y'all
everywhere. You
the,
think
understand the
the
LA
big
can get a
market
internet.
teams
bag
is
in
not chewing
Minnesota?
The
up the dollars
internet,
no more.
listen,
can
you could follow your best player. It don't matter where you at, no matter what state. It's
nah,
different
man.
now.
Nah, man. If you
Edwards,
don't
Yeah,
think
you
but
think
the
Edwards
money
not gonna get a
going
bag in
around in that
Minnesota?
state ain't as much as LA,
not really,
ain't as much
he's gonna
like
get
it's
he's gonna
Listen,
get
you
the
New
saying
most.
York
as much
City,
as LA. It doesn't
New York
listen,
City make more
LeBron could
money
go
than the
to
whole state.
Cleveland and make it a fucking a number one market, even though that's a
LeBron
bad
left
market.
Cleveland.
Nah.
LeBron left
He
Cleveland
left Cleveland
All
because
right,
of the
and when he
team.
was in Cleveland, he was
because
a
And
whole
look,
economy.
when he
because he
left
wanted the
Cleveland, it
opportunity.
changed the whole fucking the GDP of the state. Like
Because
All
now
right,
you
He
can
and
left
fuck
and
Cleveland
when
with
the
because of the
your
Lakers
team.
was
It wasn't because of
losing,
Marcus,
when the
though.
Lakers was losing after Kobe retired, they wasn't making no inroads.
But
But why do you
That's
think
true.
LeBron
Kobe
went to
could
the
still get
Lakers?
deals though.
No, it's not. I said when he retired.
I know when D'Lo got drafted in, he wasn't getting no deals.
Exactly. So I don't know what y'all. It's about a super. If you're a superstar, you can make inroads anywhere you go. It doesn't matter
Not
what
you
Yeah,
state.
can't.
but when you in
You
a
can.
big
Your
market, even if you're
platform is
not a
such.
superstar, you could still get shit because it's a
Hold on.
lot of shit to go around.
Let me break it down. I'm gonna break it down to you. When Nike makes a sneaker, right? Nike wants
Y'all, y'all
the
think
reason
Cam
why
Thomas
Nike
would be
plugs
on
in the
fucking True Religion if he was in fucking Nebraska?
It don't matter. Like you could. I think. Listen, Curry is a number one top player, and he got like he could get deals in any market. So
not he's in San Francisco. Like you can't the reason why he's never leaving
You
is
can put
because he's in
Curry
San
in
you
Francisco.
could
Indiana,
put
he getting a
Curry in
deal.
fucking Kentucky, and he will get deals.
Yeah,
He'll
Well,
bro.
get
yeah,
deals,
like
but
that don't
not
I,
like
I
He's
matter.
can
no
agree with
Curry
that.
is
he
international. That's not what y'all
listen,
not getting.
listen,
Y'all sitting
no,
here talking about
you're
states and all
you're
that.
you're not you don't understand. When I walk out my house in Brooklyn, my
That's you.
to the left of me, there's two hedge fund dudes that I've done one deal with one of them. That's my neighbors. That's when I get money, when I'm basically fishing in a pond, it's all big fish. It's
All right,
not
that's
like
you though. You speaking about you. That's
when
your
you live in
experience.
when you live
That
in OKC, you're
it
gonna be a
doesn't
cattle
listen.
farmer.
You're not
You're gonna
speaking in
be
the form of a
you're not
multi-millionaire.
gonna
You're not
you're
speaking in
not
the form
network.
of a
Oh,
multi-millionaire. You speaking of a form as a regular Joe. That's it. It's two
you
different
don't get it.
things.
Nah.
Opportunity.
No, I get
I
it.
think when you got Shea money, you can be anywhere.
Listen, if
It
you
don't
got
matter where.
social
To me,
media,
Yo, bro, why you
like
think
LeBron could
LeBron wanted
sit
to
there
be in
and play
LA?
in Alaska and he still would
Dog,
get
like
love. He still would
Yeah,
get
but
his
LeBron
deal.
wanted to
hold
be
on,
in
hold on,
LA so
yo,
he could get in the movie deal, so he
market
could
is
hold
be
on,
in the
so
meetings
important,
and shit
yo.
like
hold
that.
on.
Like
So he
Sis.
would, yo, LeBron was getting these deals before LA.
he did not have Space
No,
Jam before LA.
no, he
Yo,
didn't.
Space
He
Jam
put
is something low for his standards. Like,
Nah,
don't
nah,
get
nah,
it
nah,
No, it's
nah,
twisted.
not.
no, that was his
nah.
he aspired to do that. He wants to be
All
a
right,
film
aspired.
producer.
He could have got Space Jam in Cleveland.
Yo, bro, he
It-
moved it so he
Nah,
could
he
have a
don't have the
movie
yo,
studio. He
relationship.
started a movie company when he went to LA on purpose.
All right, and you think and
Bro,
he been living in LA
Jordan
while he was
endorsement
on
money, bro,
Cleveland.
in Chicago was crazy, bro, in the '80s, bro. Like
Chicago is
when
the second city.
yeah, but what was the market in Chicago when he arrived? The market was shit, bro.
No,
Who
the
was
Exactly.
out there?
basketball
Chicago's
market
a
was
Yes,
big.
shit,
it
but
was. It
it
was
was still
shit.
a huge
It
city.
was
Chicago
shit.
was
Check
always
The
the
out.
market
second
was
or
shit in
third
No,
market.
no,
1984,
no.
bro. That
Chicago
Chicago
market
market was
was shit,
trash.
The
man. It
basketball
was
market,
trash.
Chicago
not the
market
money
The
was the
market,
basketball
It
second.
was
market was trash
but
too.
trash.
There
not the
wasn't
It
money
nobody
was
out
Chicago
market,
there.
market
trash.
nigga.
was trash before Jordan.
It was
But
Before
trash. Y'all
then,
sitting
that
here.
was dirt.
hey,
Chicago was
Chicago,
well.
real
It still
quick,
is a
bro.
third world country, but it
the
was like a third
Chicago was
world
the
country
second
in the
city
early
Real quick,
'90s. What are y'all
back in
real
the
talking
quick.
about, man?
back in the
What,
And then,
'80s.
what,
matter of fact,
Chicago
Jordan
is
was
Back
the
in the
drafted
third.
in
'80s, Chicago was the
'84.
second
Huh?
city.
chill,
Jordan was
chill real quick,
drafted in
right?
Yeah, I'm
'84.
about
You
to
think
do it.
Chicago
Because,
was?
Yeah.
You think
because
Chicago was lit in
In terms of
'84?
big
Chicago is
cities,
basically mini New
yeah.
York.
there are,
'84
Chicago's
Chicago was
second
lit.
to us back in the
they are,
day.
Chicago is not. I'm not
LA's
talking about the
past you now.
basketball team. I'm talking about the industry, the
No,
fucking
it
how
was
much
not in
money the city
'84.
made.
Not in
Yes,
1984. Chicago was lit like that.
Chicago's called the second city because
right.
they're
It's
second
baby
to
New
New
York
No,
York.
for a
no,
reason.
no, no, no. That's
That's
not
a
even. They're
fact.
not
What are
even
you
a
talking
second
about?
market.
You
What are you
can't.
talking about?
Bro, that's what they
Chicago
call
used to be the
Chicago, the
second
second
largest
city.
No,
market.
listen, and they could call they call Chicago the Windy City. That's what they call Chicago. I
Because it's
don't the second
windy.
market. I never even heard
Be-
that.
yeah, they're called the second city. Google it. Don't
Yo,
argue.
man, y'all
Google
got
All
it.
right, it's called the second city. You said second market.
no. We
Which
Second
said
one is
second
city.
it?
city.
I said it's
We
called the
said second
second
city.
city because they're second to New York.
Right.
No, they
It's
not.
baby New
Back
Is
in the
York.
no, no,
back in
no.
the
It's New
80s,
York.
they
It's
were the second
California. All
largest
right,
market.
so can
That is
somebody
a
pull up the
fact.
markets for the markets? I bet you Chicago ain't number
too.
No,
not anymore. Now LA
What you mean
is.
not anymore? They never
no, we just
was. It was
They
always.
were. Oh my fucking
Listen, no, it
God.
wasn't. It was
It's just
no,
a
always
we
New
just
fact.
said
York. It was
What are
always
you
Broadway,
arguing?
and it was always Hollywood.
Bro,
Broadway and
son,
Hollywood,
no,
one
no,
and
they
two.
didn't have. They didn't have the population. They didn't have
Yes,
the
they
NBA
did.
size. They
More than
did not.
Chicago. Yes, they did.
Oh my fucking god! Shit,
So pull
nigga,
it
this
up.
is
You sitting there
this.
saying, "Oh my God, pull it
I don't
up."
have to pull it up. I'm
All right,
telling
of
you. I
course you don't
know
have to pull
this
it
is a
up because you
fact.
wrong.
This
Hold
is
on.
like
All right.
basic.
What
This
you
is like
what you
basic
want me to pull up?
understanding shit.
I want you to
Would
pull
you
up Google 1984 market. Uh,
That ain't gonna come up. What you just
1984 Chicago. What gross or something? Or
like,
gross value of the
yeah,
city.
Chicago Growth. You talking about 84? They was the second market. Y'all crazy? 84?
84. It was not a
Oh
set. They
man,
was a
y'all
shit
bugging.
market, bro.
I
Like them
know.
niggas was probably lower than
Exactly. I don't
Minnesota.
ADD. Y'all sitting there getting upset talking about Chicago's the second market. Get the
But
fuck
but
out of
but
here.
but here but
84 in
but here's the
Exactly.
thing. But here's the
1984.
That's
thing.
what they
Like
call
what you
Chicago.
here's the
Like
thing.
what is
With that
Chicago's
fact.
nickname is the second city because it's baby New York.
Son,
You
the
can't
second
just
city
call
don't know. They call us the Big Apple. That don't mean shit. They could call Chicago the second city. That don't
It's
mean
just a
you
nothing.
ever been to
nickname, bro. Like
Chicago?
that's all that
That's a
is, bro. Like
nickname. They ain't say second market
It
city. Now, if it
it's a
say
nickname
second
for a
market
reason.
city,
But hold up.
did it say second market city?
You said I'm looking up America's richest cities in 1984.
Yes.
All right, hold on.
It said Chicago.
Media
That's
market
crazy.
size.
Yes,
Media
media.
market size.
Yeah, you could look up either
Hopefully got
or.
it, but I'm looking.
Hold on.
It
That
ain't
shit ain't.
Chicago as two. It ain't Chicago as two. Y'all bugging saying Chicago. It's always New
I think
York and
Chicago is
California
one of
always
bro,
the.
competing.
I'm
Chicago
not mad.
Chicago's
Chicago
a
in
big market, but I don't remember
1984,
it
Don't
bro.
being
get it
that
No,
big
twisted.
in
Chicago probably
1984.
top five, but not no fucking
Chicago
one
was
and
That's
top
two.
5 in the 90s, but in 1984, bro. No,
that's
bro.
the point, though. That it's one of the
No,
biggest
no, y'all
cities, and
said
the
no. You
point.
said
No,
two. You said
it
that
No,
became
I
that,
the
said the
bro.
point.
conversation was the
Yo,
two.
y'all niggas just trying to argue. Niggas didn't say
I'm
it was
not trying to
two.
argue.
Oh,
You
listen,
said number two.
just listen. Nobody said number two. Niggas said they called
Oh,
Chicago second
oh, yo,
city
niggas
for a
ain't just say
reason.
number two. Niggas ain't
No,
said right
niggas said
behind New York
second
City.
let
city.
him,
Niggas
You
ain't
not
say
bro, let
that.
him
listening. See,
finish.
you
Let him
just trying
finish.
to
Let him
talk. You
finish.
not listening. You can't talk and listen at the same time.
Nah,
Niggas
nah.
just
Niggas said
said.
number two.
Nigga, you said number two.
I
Niggas
ain't
said
say
they called.
nothing.
Niggas said they
Bro, can
called
you
Chicago
let him
second
finish. Let
city.
Jay finish.
Niggas said they called Chicago second city because it's a mini New York. That means it's one of those big markets, one of the markets that matter.
Nah,
And you
niggas,
kept saying it's not the second market.
yo,
It's not
niggas
the
need to
second
listen
market.
to the
Nobody
tape
said
over
market, and
again.
nobody said the number two.
Niggas ain't say nothing.
Exactly.
We was talking about
Oh,
market, and I said
oh,
Chicago is not the second market compared to LA. Y'all arguing me down now. Y'all switching it up because y'all see.
No,
Y'all
I think
already. I
I
bet you
think
y'all
Rob
looking
said
Niggas
at
that.
it.
I
not
think I don't
listening to
think
each
Jay
other.
said
That's
that.
the problem. Niggas is
No,
just
probably
talking
you
over each
ain't
other and not.
say that. Probably it was multiple people talking. Probably you
It was
didn't say
I
that,
think
but
Con said that.
somebody just
Okay,
I
said
don't
that.
okay.
think Jay said that.
Can I read to you
Jay didn't
what
say
it
that.
is right now? Can I read to you what it is right now? I can't find 1984, but
Yeah,
I
I'm trying to
found it.
find 1984. I can't neither.
I can't find 1984, but I can tell you what it is right now. In media market size, number one, New York. Number two, Los Angeles. Number three,
Okay.
Chicago. Number three, Chicago.
All right. I said number one and number two. What I just said. I said it
Okay,
was always
hold
New
on.
York and always
But
California. I
in
said that.
1984, because I'm gonna find it. In 1984, Los Angeles in the last 20 years has grown ridiculous. Jay-Z used to live in New York, New
Listen, no, no,
Jersey,
no. See, you
but
giving
now
me
he
your
lives in
own
LA.
synopsis.
Puff
I ain't
lives in
asked for that.
LA.
I ain't
A
asked for
lot of
that. Look at
people
the
have
numbers.
moved to
The
LA.
numbers. No,
I'm
no, no.
gonna
See you.
find it.
Yeah, but
I'm
All
even
right.
gonna
So
if
yeah,
find
you
it.
even
giving
though
your opinion
Chicago's
like it's a
third right
fact.
now.
You giving your
Chicago's
opinion
third
like it's
right
a
now.
fact. No, we
Nobody
see.
wants to live in
But I
cold
get
ass
what he's
Chicago.
saying though, because it don't gotta be one or two. If it's in
See
the
now y'all
top
saying it.
five,
Yo, you see what I'm saying? We
yo,
was
because you wasn't
arguing one
trying to
and
hear
two.
niggas, you just would have
No, no,
argued.
no. Niggas was arguing
Second
one
city
and
don't
two.
mean second market. Niggas just
Yo, see, yo, yeah. This say y'all wrong. Fuck it, cause niggas said it's the second market, cause y'all talking
no
about the
niggas
second
said
city.
second
Y'all kept
city.
saying the
Okay, I
second
got
Everybody
part.
move off this
1982.
shit,
You
bro.
ready?
Like, god damn.
I got 1982. You ready?
Right, right. Why is this such a big deal? Like,
I don't know.
yeah,
Media concentration in
like
I
the
why
don't
we
know.
not
United
No,
just getting
States.
to
the
the talking point?
conversation was no. The conversation,
Can I
Breezy,
go
was you
ahead and
could
give
get
it to you?
marketing deals in any market.
I have it.
That's
I'll
what we
put the
trying to
link in
say
the
right now.
chat. I'll put the link in the chat. Media concentration in the United States industry and regulatory responses. Number one, New York. Number two, 2. Chicago. Number 3, Los Angeles. Number 4, Boston. And they're no longer number 4. They used to be. Chicago's a big ass fucking city. That's where Al Capone is
Yeah.
from. Like, what are you talking about? Like,
But
it's
all
like
all
obvious
niggas
shit.
is saying is you got to be in one of because they mentioned Chicago like it wasn't one of the big markets,
It
and it
used
is.
to be. It used to be second.
Because we losing the ball. The fact of the matter is, I think regardless of who comes here or not, these dudes can make money wherever they go. I'm not saying that the money in the contracts ain't gonna be big in New York. I'm not saying that. Of course,
But
it's a
that's
big
what we
asset,
saying that
but
the
they
money is
could.
gonna
But
be bigger
it don't
in New
matter
York
for
and
me.
Philly,
It don't.
Boston.
Shea can go to Indiana and get endorsement deals wherever he at.
If
They
that was
don't.
true,
That's what I'm
if that was
saying.
true, more players would go to Indiana.
Right.
It's not
Players
a
That's
go
that's
yo.
to
Why
that's
y'all
yo.
keep
true.
saying
That's
that?
not
Yo, it's
Players
true.
the
go to the big
yo. You can
market,
get
the
market
market
deals
side.
anywhere. You can get it's
Yo,
the
If that was
internet.
the
yo,
case, they
hold
would
on,
go.
hold
They
on, hold
wouldn't
on.
have
What
to
you
make
mean
the
that
Hello,
yo?
hold on.
trip
Let me say,
all
Yo,
the way
let
to
me say this. Let me
you
say
get
this real quick.
market
Let me say
deals
this real quick.
anyway, man.
Let me say
Yo,
this real
One,
quick.
one mic,
can
Look,
yeah,
hey,
one
hold
mic,
on.
one
Let me
mic.
more
get this off. Let me get
opportunity
this
in big
off. Let me
markets?
get this off.
Yeah, go ahead,
Wemby is
LM.
the ambassador of Louis Vuitton in San Antonio.
Antonio,
He's the
Cause he from
ambassador.
Paris.
No, it doesn't matter.
son,
Yes,
no,
it
no.
He's in
do.
See,
San
Louis
no.
Antonio.
Vuitton.
You
He
only
from
It
making
does
hold up,
Paris.
matter.
hold up.
And he
You only
played.
making
And he
our
played for the
point. Hold up.
Paris
You
King.
only
Wait,
making
hold on. Let
our
me finish.
point.
I
Cause he
wasn't.
from
Hold on. I wasn't
Paris.
Listen,
Let
finished.
him finish. Let him finish. AP, no, no,
I'm
AP,
Let me
I'm
wait,
finish.
answer
Let
it
me
wait,
for
wait,
him.
hold on. Let me
AP,
get
let
it
him
off.
finish.
Let me get it off.
Yes, let him finish,
He's
please.
the not only is he the ambassador of Louis Vuitton in San Antonio, San Antonio is changing their entire downtown infrastructure to make it look more city-like. He got his own shoe coming up soon by Nike. They already gave him the alien logo. They got mad stuff prepared for Wemby in the next future years. Deals is gonna be coming his way. He's gonna make the
LM,
big money.
He's the
LM,
In
number
hold
San
one
on,
pick in
Antonio,
Yo,
LM,
let
in
me
hold
San
say
on,
this.
hold
Let
on,
Antonio,
me
he's
say
gonna
LM,
live
this.
his
LM,
entire life.
LM,
He don't
hold on,
gotta
AP,
leave.
hold on. I see what LM is talking about because I think this is the same impact on LeBron and Cleveland because this is what
I
I
just
heard.
said that.
Right, I'm not saying you did not say that, bro.
No, I never
I'm
said you
just
ain't say that. I'm just
right.
saying. I said
I'm just trying to find a common denominator in all of this. And based on what LM is saying, I'm adding to what he's saying, like you said previously, the fact is when these players come to these cities and the market, the economy goes up or down because of certain players. And that's the point about I was making about LeBron that I think LM is making about Wemby.
Yeah,
Am I on the
but
same page with y'all? I had left for a
all right,
second,
let
but
me
I'm back.
make a
but
can
Nah,
I
that's
make
the
LeBron
point I
another
was
be the
making.
point? Can
market
I
of
make another
Cleveland, but he
point?
can't be
Hold
the
up. Let me
market
make
of New
another
York.
point. Let me make
Hold on.
another point.
Hold on. Am I on the same page with y'all? I just got back. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You on the
That's what
same
I was
page.
saying. They
Okay.
was
Hold on,
just arguing
let
that
me
in a
make
big
another
market, Shea gonna make big
let me
bucks, which
make
is not
another
wrong. But
headline. Let me make another headline. Like Caitlin Clark is in Indiana right now, and her market is crazy. She got a lot of sponsorships and everything. It doesn't matter if you're in a major city.
That's
Like
a
I
different
don't.
phenomenon. Nobody
How
knows
how's
SGA.
different? How
Nobody.
how
Because
how that's different?
Listen. Let me break it down. When Nike puts out a shoe, right? There's an automatic base market that's gonna buy that shoe, right? Not everybody is LeBron, but even Kyrie saw a huge tick up. He went from 4 and 5 to 2 playing for the Nets, and
All
they
right, what is
never
your
won
point? What is your
anything.
point? What
Let
is
him
your point
Just
right
finish.
now?
Let him
because,
What is your
bro,
point?
finish.
let him finish, bro.
Let him get to
just
his point.
because when he puts out anything or when he connects to anything, the city he plays in, what he is in proximity to, he is in proximity to capital. And that is a reality. Players come to this market. If I was wrong in what I was saying,
What?
they would still. If I was wrong in what I was saying, the Nets would still be in New Jersey. That it's you
Ooh,
That's a
want to
fact.
be in a you
that's an
want to
interesting
be
point,
in the
That's a
New
Bogdan.
fact.
York market. If I was wrong in what I was saying, the New York Jets would be called the New Jersey Jets because they
That's a
don't
fact.
play in New York.
Ooh.
Market is
Pod,
important.
Why y'all
has
y'all
the Nets
glazing?
ever
Oh,
been
y'all
a
saying,
player of
oh,
LeBron?
nah,
Hold
and
on,
Yo,
shit. That
hold
don't
on,
mean
hold on.
shit.
hold
Hold
on,
No,
on.
I
let me
mean
give
Hold
he's
on.
Pod
got a
Yo,
point.
Bogdan.
And
Listen,
Let me
listen,
finish.
like I
listen,
said,
This
whoa,
point,
any
whoa, whoa.
superstar,
hold on. So let me say this to this
Hold on.
point. So let me say this to
Hold
this
on.
point. If
Right,
that's the
right.
case, right?
Yeah.
If that's the case, has the Nets ever had a player of LeBron, Steph, or Kevin
There we
Durant's
go.
caliber?
I was just about to say
Has the
that.
New Jersey Nets have ever
Never,
drafted a
never,
player of Steph, KD, LeBron, or Wemby's caliber during the
never,
time they was in New Jersey? Because I
never.
guarantee if they did, they staying in New Jersey. That is a fact.
No,
Those
no.
seats
Oh,
are going
listen,
to the
listen,
AP
listen,
trying
Philly.
to get up
listen,
out of
listen.
there.
No. Hold on, LM. To that point, don't deviate from PT's other point about the New York Jets. You know what I'm saying? I
That's
mean,
true.
What
like,
that don't have nothing to do with anything, bro. Like that, I don't
It has
understand the
market. It
listen,
has
name.
hold on.
All
market.
Let
right,
me tell you
listen,
that.
Oh my
Listen.
that
God.
has
Market
nothing to
is
do with
Hold on,
over
anything.
AP. Listen,
I
everything.
mean, AP, you do know the
Hold
basketball is part
on.
machine, right?
Listen.
Do
Hold
you
on. I know you don't.
understand the
Hold on,
NFL is a
bro.
shared?
Hold on, bro. Hold on. What I'm saying is, before we get to the NFL, I'm not deviating from your point. I'm going right at your talking point, bro. Again, the way they constructed Madison Square Garden for fans to have access to get there from all over is the same way they did the Barclays. One of the last times I went to the Barclays to watch a game, it was versus Toronto. A Toronto fan was able to come from Connecticut, and that was because of the LIRR and the way the trains work for New York. And I'm saying that
Okay.
to say it can't do that where they were playing that in Jersey. It's you can, but it's much tougher. So the access to get fans to the game is the most important thing. So I don't want you to leave that. And those are the teams that be having the best markets. Oh, New York
I
specifically.
mean, well, shit. LeBron, when he was in Cleveland, it wasn't a lot of transportation to get to Cleveland, and they was pretty marketable. So, I mean, I'm not really getting your point.
Oh my God,
I'm
bro.
If
talking
that
about
was
why
true,
is the
it would
Jersey,
still
why
be
is the
there.
Knicks left from
If
Jersey to
Cleveland was,
Brooklyn?
if he could do the
That's
same
my
thing in
point.
Cleveland, he could have just stayed in Cleveland. Cleveland had a better team. The Cleveland was better set up. They just had a challenge for rings. He just won one with them, and he left. And the reason why
Okay,
he
he left to
left
join
is
up with his
because
team. He left to join up
it's
in
because he never
Miami.
let
All right.
nobody finish nothing
So
saying
look,
anything, man.
I'm gonna
Oh, let
explain it
Iceman
like
go.
this, right?
Go ahead, Iceman. Let Iceman go. Go ahead,
Yo,
Iceman.
I'm gonna explain it like this because, like, bro, you was tripping. Like, bigger cities is like a megaphone, right? You go in New York, everything is 10 times louder, right? You come to Maryland, it's like 10 times lower.
So
So
why
if
LeBron
I'm
didn't go to New York when he had a
but
chance?
chill, bro, chill, like chill,
He went to
chill,
LA.
Man,
Why
you
LeBron
gotta
didn't
get
go to New
out,
York
man.
when he
You
had
gotta
a
have
chance?
Bro,
Then
like chill.
you ready to ask questions too much, bro. You're just moving the goalposts. Let him finish his whole
I'm
thought.
not moving the
And then
goalposts.
we think about, bro.
Yo,
Let him
yo,
finish. Bro, let him finish his whole thought about what he's saying, bro.
All right, go
You
ahead,
go
finish
into
your
it.
thought, man. Go ahead, man.
Bro,
Go ahead.
you
listen. We
was
don't need your
wild.
bro. Hold on, AP. Hold it down. We like your content, but we don't need your permission. What we asking you to
Oh,
do is
what you
let him
mean?
finish his
You just said it. Who need my permission,
bro.
nigga? I asked, nigga. I ain't say none of that. I ain't say you need my permission and that. I said go ahead and
Right,
speak.
so let him finish, bro.
All right. So what are you talking about? I need
You still
me.
talking,
Come
bro?
on,
Bro,
come on with
listen, what
that.
I'm
Come on,
saying is,
cause you just said that, nigga.
bro,
Like, what are you talking about? He could speak.
let me
He could
tell you what
speak. I was quiet, nigga.
listen. This is what I'm talking about. I'm the moderator, and the moderator got to make sure that
Okay.
everybody gets to see.
I
See,
never
that's what I'm
said he
talking
needed
about.
my permission to
Bro,
speak, though. That's what I'm
that's what I'm
saying.
talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Before I could finish what I'm saying, you feel a need to intervene. As the
Oh, you
moderator,
just
allow me
said
to speak.
you
Bro,
addressed
there you
me, so
go,
I was
bro.
addressing the
That's what got to a
situation.
point. We've been waiting for us a long
Yeah,
time already.
he was speaking, and you
Bro,
telling me I don't need.
stop
I ain't tell him to
talking.
speak.
Bro, I'm asking you to let me talk and don't talk while I'm talking.
You
And
can
that's how we
talk.
get.
But you
I'm
keep
not, I
talking
You
don't
while
can
need your,
talking.
talk. You don't need to
I
say
don't
that.
need your permission. Every time I say something, you ad-libbing.
All right,
Stop
I don't need. All
ad-libbing.
right, so talk then, nigga. The fuck?
Right, listen. I'm trying to explain what the moderator does for a page. The moderator is the
I know
person
what the
that makes
moderator
sure.
does. I'm
So
not a
stop
5-year-old. All
cutting
right,
me
I know.
off.
I know.
So
Yo,
stop cutting me off.
Just let him speak then. Let him speak. Why you
No,
telling me what a moderator does? Let him speak. He want to.
yo, bro, I'm not doing this with you. I don't know what you think this is. Maybe they do that shit with BK and Wild Hoops. But I'm gonna tell you like this: when it comes to this page, it's about somebody getting a chance to speak without being cut off. Do not cut nobody off. Let them finish their thought. This is entertainment. Doesn't equal arguing. We don't have to argue. Everybody could say what they need to say, and then we can continue the conversation. I ain't got no disrespect for you, bro, but you ain't coming over here telling me when to let people talk and not talk, bro. I'm the moderator. You not. You been here for 5 minutes. You just got here. You ain't no regular to be doing all that. Calm your ass down. So again, respectfully, I want to hear other fans talk too. I'm not just here just hogging the mic, pause, and just not letting nobody talk. Rest in peace, Fat Man Scoop. I gotta say that. You know what I'm saying? Legendary, you gonna live forever. But we gonna go back to Iceman. Iceman, talk to us. Can you please finish the soliloquy so we could get somewhere with this?
Yo, yo, I was saying, like, you know what I'm saying? When you in New York, anything is 10 times louder. You know what I'm saying? Like in Maryland, the part of Maryland that I live in, if you out here, bro, you ain't getting the same broadcast as you get in New York. And I'm gonna explain, like, even with fashion, when I was going back and forth to New York to here, like New York fashion was like light years ahead of Maryland fashion. You know what I'm saying? So anything I would get from out there, we wouldn't see out here for like 5 years later. You see what I'm saying? So bigger cities markets are so much different with everything. And that's why certain players would want to play in bigger markets, because certain things are just way faster than certain areas. You know what I mean? Everybody in New York pick up things quicker. LA pick up things quicker. And if you're in a small city, like, you know what I'm saying, in Maryland, like where I'm at, everything is slower. It's not as fast. So you know what I'm saying? Your market is not as big. It's not going to move as quick. You're not going to get as much promotion as you would in New York or LA or Chicago, one of them bigger cities. And that's just the way it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Until people want to say, like, for instance, I seen an interview with Stephon Marbury, and he was like, "Yo, I almost died in Minnesota." He said, "Yo, I couldn't wait to leave Minnesota." He said, "Yo, I like the fans, but just little stuff he didn't like the ice." He said he was driving and he almost spun off of the road, bro. Like, the weather is crazy. Listen to Shaq. He talk about how, David Stern asked him where he wanted to play, and he said somewhere hot. Look where Shaq played for his career for the most part, somewhere hot. Players want to play in the best cities where it's dope. Damian Lillard couldn't wait to leave Portland. Shit is whack. You know what I'm saying? So I'm
I
saying
think
that the
two things
same.
can be true at once, though, Breezy.
Breezy.
Go ahead.
I think two things can be true at once.
Hold on. I want to know what LM mean by that, and then we gonna move around. Go ahead. What you mean by that, LM?
Because I think while y'all are correct and the market does play a part in some things, I also do think that based on the type of player that arrives or the type of player that you get in that market, they can change the infrastructure of that market and they can become big. Say, for instance, Golden State. Golden State is now a top three market that is their whole organization is worth $1 billion based solely off Steph.
Bro,
Before Steph got drafted there, nobody was looking to go to no Golden State.
bro,
It
Yeah,
wasn't even.
the
that's
It
true.
value is
was
there.
never like that. The
That's true.
Steph changed the
Apple is there.
entire value of that organization
But
based solely off him.
But LM,
So
you're
the
not
fact
looking
that
at the fact, you're not looking at the point you're saying is correct, but you're not looking at the fact that they got big and they left Oakland and they went to San Fran. They went to the bigger market to do what? Make more money. That's just the reality. San Francisco's a bigger market. They went to the bigger market. They got big. They outgrew Oakland and they went to San Francisco.
I'm
You
not saying
can't
that
ignore that
I'm not
part of it.
saying that you. I'm not saying that you're wrong in that. But I'm also. But realistically, if you want to take it back to the OKC KD days when he was in OKC, they still not really a big market, but the deals that he was getting, the publicity that he was getting over in OKC, I'm sure KD was making his fair share of bread. He wasn't probably in New York, where he probably could have made more money if he was 21 playing in New York, the Knicks at the time, because the Nets didn't move to Brooklyn yet.
LM, if it
But
didn't, if I'm wrong, then what Melo said is a lie. Carmelo Anthony on, I believe it was his own podcast,
It
but
was
or
on
one of these
somebody else
podcasts.
podcast.
I think everybody's seen it. He said, I would have came to Brooklyn, but I wasn't going to New Jersey. He said it with his own mouth.
yeah, I remember that.
Oh, that's fairly recent history. That's players telling you market matters.
Did Did you hear about the
No,
Dwight Howard
I
stuff,
think it
Pod Thorn?
depends. I think it depends
You hear
on the
about that?
players, though. I think it really do depend on the players. Like, say for example, like I'll say Tim Duncan for example. I don't think the dude used to come to games dressed in cowboy boots and
Yeah,
black t-shirts and jeans.
that's
Like
fair.
he didn't care about market. The man got 5 rings in San
I
Antonio. He stayed there for his entire career. I think it
100%, and it
depends
had,
really on the players,
and I
like
think that's
what you
one of the
value.
best. That's one of the smartest things that Buford and Pop did was they got players that wouldn't leave, like their core players, Tony Parker, Ginobili, and Duncan. They fine living in San Antonio. You got some other kind of players. It would have been a problem because you're right. It's not every player, but I look at I don't see why we couldn't get shot. I don't. I really
I'm
don't.
not, listen.
I think we
I'm
could
not
dream
mad
big
at that.
like
If we
that.
got shot, I'm hyped. I'm not saying that I wouldn't be. That would be amazing if we got shot.
And it's
Like
not that we getting shy. It's not even that we even got like a 5%. But whenever you have a market like Brooklyn, and they do all the other stuff good. The team building not so good, but the brand and shit, and the fact that you playing in front of the most beautiful women in the world. You know what I'm saying? In Brooklyn, you might see Rihanna. You're not seeing Rihanna in Minnesota unless it's the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the finals. She'll show up in Minnesota, but it, that's why you want to play in a big market. You want to play on the biggest stages, and that's New York, man. That's why we came. That's why that team came here for exactly that reason.
I feel like Braun, even though the Nets wasn't I don't think the Nets wasn't Brooklyn at the time, but I think Braun should have went to the Knicks if at that time when he was considering leaving instead of Miami. I think he would have definitely changed the entire. We talking infrastructure. That man would have gotten paid. Not to say he didn't get it in Miami, but he would have got paid money.
Yo,
Like
Hold on. LM. They was talking about that on a panel earlier on. The reason why he went to Miami is because he played with Wade in the Olympics. And, they built the
mhm.
relationship like, yo, we could win together if we played together. You know what I'm saying? And coincidentally, Bosh was a free agent that year too. So you know how that go. But case in point is they get these. I think some of that might have happened again in the Jordan era. There was a certain integrity about you having your own team, Jordan, Reggie Miller, players like that. Now it's a little different. Like, yo, we can win together. You know what I'm saying? It's 29 teams. There's only one winner. Like, let's really try to win a championship. And I think that's what happened with LeBron and Wade. I think that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? I
Wait,
think
so
at the
I got a question. So let's say uh we draft the Cooper or we draft the Ace or whatever the case may be. Do y'all think that if we get one of those two, just like what Steph did with Golden State, just like I mean, I guess it doesn't matter because we already in New York, we in Brooklyn, but do y'all think those two change like the trajectory in terms of market wise? Like the Nets is now getting national TV play. Y'all think that that happens if we get one of those two, like
Oh,
jersey
most
sales, like
definitely,
they?
LM. Yeah.
yo, the Nets side bought the Nets for, well, let's start with the first flip. Um Prokhorov bought the Nets for less than $1 billion, like a half a billion dollars type of shit, like not low money. He did a hell of a flip when Saad bought the team for 2.2 billion, and then he bought the building for a little bit more. Now the team is worth 3.2 billion. He's gained $1 billion in that short time that Saad has been here. These teams, like, especially in a market like New York, you can't get another team in New York. If you want to own a basketball team and you're multi-billionaire, there's two New York teams, and you can't get either one of them barely because well, maybe Psy might sell, but you that's just the reality. There's only two. So if they ever won, it doesn't even matter who they won with. If they ever won, that team is double. he doubled his money easy. That he goes from 2.2 easily to 4.4, 5 billion, 6 billion type shit. The Knicks are worth over that. So if you ever won a championship in this city, he's gonna
Yeah,
triple.
the
Shot's
market,
gonna
the
triple his money.
market's going to triple. Yeah, that market's going to triple.
Yo,
It's
it's again
insane.
the player. I'll say this: the player that helped this team win the NBA championship, I want him to retire. I used
Ooh.
the same way
Mm.
that it's Steph. Yo, I just want to say this because I think it's funny, but I don't want to get off topic. Um, when John said, "Ooh, that shit pissed AP off," I was crying because John always say that, and I think it's funny. But when you say something, when somebody else say something, and John say, "Ooh," AP was like, "Yo, why you saying ooh and all that shit, man? Like, yo, what's all of that for?"
That's just classic AP, man. That's all it is,
I
man.
was crying. But yeah, no, I said that to say Golden State is holding on for dear life to Steph Curry because the culture that they built in that city is based on winning, and that's having Steph Curry on that team. The whole fan spirit. If you got a fan spirit, imagine what Curry means to the Golden State Warriors. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's one thing to see Clay go. It ain't the same seeing Steph Curry go. So I think they do their best PT and holding the Steph Curry. And I do think it's good rapport and good culture. Even with Wade leaving Miami, they still have something called Wade County. You want to build off of that winning. You want to, you know what I mean? So fans could, you know what I mean, have a culture, feel that winning culture and try to build from there because everything ain't ticket sales. If you could get that fan support based off of winning culture, you don't have to worry about making money. The fans, big fans like me, they're gonna always support. So I think I'm not even gonna. I'm gonna leave Cam Thomas out this conversation. I'm gonna just continue to just keep going. I don't want to make this about Cam Thomas. Hold on, let me. But PT, was you finished? I just wanted to add to what you were saying.
Nah, I'm done. Go ahead.
I
Um,
just wanna get on some of these comments. Dwabi 17 says Steph should leave Golden State. Say why in the comments. Say why in the comments. Bill Johnson said if the Nets get the number one pick, Cooper Flag will probably stay at Duke. Damn, Bill.
no, that's
Yeah.
nice try,
Listen,
bro.
Nah, that's crazy.
no, I seen Nets press on Twitter. He said that somebody asked him about Brooklyn. I mean, he said we'll see. So I just think he ain't played a college game yet. And we'll see is appropriate. He ain't showing no commitment to Brooklyn, and that's fair game. I ain't tripping on that. Harlem said I agree. Steph going. Two fans feel like Steph is going. I ain't mad at y'all. Dwabi
That's
17
not
said
going.
I don't know if he will be. I don't know if he will, but he should. I think he's signed to like 2027 now though. Shout out to Easy in the building. I know I'm about to throw the link in the chat for Easy. Um, Harlem said if they play Curry and Draymond, gone.
Oh,
Dwabi
if
said
they a
if you want
playing team.
he said if he wants to play winning basketball, he should go to a team where he could win. But I don't know if he's still super motivated to win championships. That's true. Easy said what y'all talking about. Um, we just going around the NBA, just talking about. Well, I was added to what PT said about just if you get a player that win a championship, just do your best keeping him here. Like the Warriors trying to keep the Warriors trying to keep Steph Curry because it builds on the winning culture, and you want to keep that even if the player didn't like for Haslam. Like why was Haslam on Miami for that long? Like what's he doing there? You know what I'm saying? But that being said, Haslam and Curry is two different players. But yeah, I do think that franchises are smart for prioritizing players that they won with. Um, that being said, that's what we talk about. Easy. Uh, BK and Wild Hoop starting with John again, man. Yo, why
Oh
you always
man.
starting with John? Yo, hold on. Let me defend John
No,
real
wait.
quick
Can
because
I
he
can I
undercooked.
say this, Breeze? You know, because his
Go ahead.
last stream was about Cooper Flag and the shoe deal with New Balance, and he was trying to say that Nike didn't like the guy. No, Cooper just chose New Balance because it's connected to where his hometown is. I had to read the article to him because he wasn't reading the full article, but he just wants to bust my chops, man. That's all it is. I don't
Yeah,
care.
yeah, yeah.
Hey,
Shout out to
yeah,
John. John be
bust your
cooking, man.
shot.
Yeah, anytime John on the panel, he be cooking, man. You need to start that. I cooked you last time we had a Cam Thomas debate. How about that? You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
Word.
So yeah, I
Tell him to
told
come
you,
on
don't
the
be.
show. BK, come on the show, man. Come on, it's an open group, open forum night.
Yeah, no, BK don't want no smoke. Nah, man, you better be too busy, man. You better be too busy. You better be too busy doing some motherfucking Pilates or some shit, man. You need to be. You know what I'm saying? Or what? Because it ain't no way you fitting to cook me about Cam Thomas. And don't try to come spin the story like you did. I don't know what you telling your chat. Yeah, you got cooked, man. You talk this small guard shit, but prolific scorers that make up for them being small guards. There was plenty of successful small guards. KJ, even though that was the old days. Avery Johnson, even though that was the old days. I'm just letting you know through the eras of basketball, some small guards are exceptions to the rule. And we're not talking Muggsy Bogues, Bud Webb small. I'm not taking it there. IT was just a small guard maybe 5 years ago until he had that hip injury, which slowed him down.
Breezy, can I explain why Golden State not gonna let what's his name, Steph Curry go?
Oh dang!
Go ahead,
Because
bro.
because we talking about building a brand. They moved to a new bigger market in San Francisco. Golden State is not a brand like Lakers, Dallas Cowboys, Yankees. You see the drift, right? So the whole thing about it, Golden State Warriors as a brand, they want to build attractive name where certain players like KD, Kyrie, somebody like that will gravitate. San Francisco is not LA, New York, Chicago, like Houston. They not that, but they still in top. I mean, in top 10. They'll be over there. It's a shiny state. Building a brand where teams like, let's say, when the Nets were in New Jersey in 1996, Kobe Bryant told, "I'm not playing in New Jersey. I want to go to LA." You know why he said that, right?
No, where you
Because
said that?
Lakers is a brand. They had players to build the brand. Did Steph Curry help Golden State build the brand? Sure. Lakers had multiple players building their brand, and they constantly doing it. Lakers constantly get stars. You know why? They're using their market. The market play role because what AP don't understand, he never spoke to investors. Like me, in New York, we got Wall Street. No matter how much Houston, I mean, Chicago, LA wants to be top market, they never will have Wall Street. We do. Every business, biggest business in the world has a office in New York City. That's what it is. That's where we rule. That's why Kyrie and KG came over here. Their investments trip. I mean, 100 times. It's not even for trip. They make over 100 million just signing a shoe deal, like out of nothing. So playing in New York, of course, helps you recruit. But the whole thing about it, the Nets in a market where they just like Golden State, they trying to build a brand. Compared to Knicks who have a brand already, we're not there yet. We need to attract our new generation talent. We need to attract stars. It's, I mean, we have to build from the scratch. We here 10 years. We ain't got no fan base to talk about at all. We selling tickets to the
What?
to we have no fan base. We're in the bottom 20.
Hold
Look it
on,
up.
bro. Hold on. Let me say this. I, for one, am increasing the fan base. I would like to think. I think that's what I'm trying to do here. So I want to say shout out to my 723 subscribers. Shout out to everybody that's not subscribed. One day, maybe you will wake up one day and like, I'm gonna subscribe to Big
One day.
Fan Breezy Page. Listen, I'm trying to grow the Nets fans because Brooklyn is a great city, and before the Nets moved to Brooklyn. Brooklyn love basketball. I promise you that. I guarantee it. Denzel Washington voice. Now, all I'm saying is, again, shout to the whole chat. Shout to USL. Shout to all the Nets fans. We the best fans. Again, I don't. When a team first gets when a city first gets a team is one thing. This is the second team that this city got technically. If this team went from Seattle to OKC, we will have more fans. But the fact that it was already a team here in the history of that team and how we were in Jersey in the first place is the reason why the fans are the way that it is. Me being from Brooklyn, my hometown, I have a different perspective on why this is my team. Certain people only like the Warriors because it's not their hometown. It's because of Steph Curry. It's because of what they did as a recent. They weren't fans of Golden State Warriors before Steph Curry got there. They wasn't all
Right.
like,
He
oh
helped
my
to
God,
build a brand.
Monte Ellis is so great. I love Monte Ellis. No, they wasn't doing none of that. They would respect Monte Ellis, but they wasn't fans of them. You get fans when you win. You feel what I'm saying? So people become fans. Look at all of the fans that was here for KD and Kyrie and Harden. They would tell me, yo, I wasn't a fan of the Nets until they came to the team. This is real shit, SL. So I ain't tripping off that. I like
No,
I like the ones that's gonna
we
be
agree.
here regardless. Those the fans I rock
No,
with the most.
we agree. But Steph Curry helping to build a brand. He's most entertaining player to play in last 20 years. It's a fact. And that's why Golden State gonna hold on to him to whatever way they can. And they rightfully should be doing so. Because it's future investment.
Nah, I hear you. I hear you.
It ain't got nothing to do with the loyalty. They just
They
trying to
have to
build a brand.
win. They have to win. Like the
Right.
the the case study
Look
you
at the
should look
Cowboys.
at.
I'm sorry, PT, I'm gonna cut you off for a second. Like, look at the Cowboys. We let Emmett Smith go. Did we lose any fans? No. We let Michael Irvin go. Did we lose any fans? Hell no. Because we already established the fan base back then.
No, y'all established a fan
Time,
base because those players help y'all win. So it wasn't no back then. They the ones who
like
actually help you establish the fan base.
Cowboys were winning before my what's his name? Emmett Smith and what's his name?
But even if that's the
Hold on,
point, listen.
They
But the
just helped
point,
to build the brand further.
bro, but
Lakers the same way.
no.
Jerry
But that's
West
the
started it.
bro. Hold on. First, slow down. First off, since you want to take it there, the NBA built the whole business off of the Lakers being the West team and the Celtics being the East team, basically.
Nah, but they were winning though. They were winning.
Bro,
And
that's
they
because
built
they
their
were
brand.
you're not listening to me. They were NBA West and NBA East. It was big business for those teams to be the best. They
That's
they
what
they,
media
they,
turned them to
they
be. Come on, man. Don't get it
bro,
twisted. Sorry. Sorry.
listen. The gap is astronomical, bro. Are you serious? They go from 17-17 or 18-17, whatever it is between the Celtics and Lakers, and then the next is 6 by Chicago. Not
Mhm.
12, 11, 10. No, nobody else was dominating. It was NBA West Lakers, LA Lakers, and it was NBA East, the Boston Celtics. This is just facts. It's not all opinion. And this is
There was
part of
like 10
Jordan's.
teams back then, though.
Hold on. And
There were
this is
six
Jordan.
teams, right?
Hold on,
Come on,
hold on,
go ahead.
hold on. Hold on. This is part of Jordan's greatness. Before Jordan, they didn't have no winning culture. They got their first championship and their last championship with Jordan. You feel what I'm saying?
I hear it. Go ahead. I'm listening.
No, that's all I was saying. That the culture is built on winning, and again, they idolized Jordan. Jordan made them You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
More of
Chicago Bulls is a strong
a
brand
world thing.
just because of Michael Jordan. That's it. Bulls and market is another reason why teams will be attracted to go to Chicago. Like when Kobe demanded a trade, he wanted to go to Chicago. He didn't want to go to Minnesota. He didn't go to Hornets. I mean Charlotte. He didn't want to go there. You know why he wanted to go to Chicago, right? Because MJ and that's top five market. That's it.
I don't know, man. Yo, shout to Easy, man. Shout to SL Easy, man. What's the word, Easy? We
Yo,
ain't crashing the whip, man. I promise you, bro.
yeah,
I
y'all,
was
y'all
doing
sound
about
like
20.
y'all niggas sound like y'all crashing the whip, nigga. I pulled it to the stream. The first thing I heard was, "Yo, Steph Curry is getting traded." I don't know, like
Nah, that's
Yo,
something
listen.
Harlem
not even
said.
We
2 seconds,
talk
my
about a
nigga.
lot of stuff, easy.
Not even 2 seconds, bro. And the whip got crashed. So like, I don't even know what you even telling me that for. It did.
No, we ain't got a scratch on the whip,
Yo, the
bro.
whip done crashed a long time ago. They lying to you.
Man, I've been hearing a lot of shit, yo. I ain't gonna lie to you. This
Hold
shit
on, hold
is
on, hold on,
Train
hold
went
No,
off
on.
I'm
the
seeing a
track.
lot on
Bring,
the
hold
comment
on, hold
board,
on.
easy.
Hold on. Jay,
this
bring
shit
him up
right
to
here,
speed.
boy.
Why the whip crash, Jay? Bring him up to speed, bro.
Bro, niggas was in here talking a whole bunch of crazy shit the whole ever since I jumped on the stream. I'm like, yo, what is niggas talking about? Niggas was saying
Yo,
that niggas was literally saying that big market teams don't attract more money to the
Oh,
players.
what?
that was AP. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that was him.
I said, what? I was lost, bro. They lost me when they said big market teams do not bring more money to the players.
What big market team you talking about?
They were just talking in general, like going to a big market like LA, New York, Miami, Chicago, like one of those don't bring more advertising, more every
Yeah,
For the
he was
generate
team
more
or for the
revenue.
player? For the team or
nah
for the player?
For
for
the
the
For
player.
player.
both.
He
For the
was
for
saying
either.
because of the internet that, you know what I'm saying, it's like fair game. You know what I'm saying? I can make the same money basically because of the
Right.
internet. I don't have to be in a super big market because of that. And I'm like, we was
You
like,
miss
you
you
tripping.
no, you're missing out on millions, bro. That's just the end all be all, bro. You're missing out on millions, no matter which way you want to cut it. You're not gonna make the same bag from Chicago as you're gonna make in Minnesota. That's just what it is.
That's what we were trying to tell them simply, and they was arguing niggas
Who
down for like an
who was
hour.
arguing about that, bro?
Your boy AP.
AP was the
AP, you already know you're
That's
my
your
guy, bro. But
man's.
that's why I'll cut you,
That's
bro. I ain't gonna
your
lie to you.
man's.
Hey, I ain't afraid to say that's my man, but I'm just saying I could tell a nigga like, yo, you my dog, but you saying some bullshit right the fuck now.
yeah, but
Yo,
easy.
yo.
Don't you think? Oh, I'm sorry.
Now I was just
Easy.
saying, yo, easy. Do you think I was tripping? I had to sub him out the game. Know what I mean? Like I felt like he was
Nah,
being
you
too
tripping.
combative. Know what I'm saying? Like
Nah,
he
you
don't let
tripping.
nobody finish talking, bro. Like I ain't saying I don't like his content, but that's besides the point. Like he just ready to rebuttal. You be like, well, this and that. He be like, see. I'm like, yo, chill, bro. Like let me finish what I'm trying to say. Like I had to do that. He cut Iceman off, and then I'm saying I wound up subbing him out because of that. So it is what
Listen,
it is.
listen. It is what it is. That's my dog AP. He don't mean no harm about it. But real quick. So SL, what's your question?
My question is like, just gonna give you like Joakim Noah further in an example. Like, don't you think the star players in general, players more attracted to the bigger cities and want to live in a bigger city like Chicago, New York, LA, rather
Well,
than being in Minnesota, Denver, like
well, it
cities like
depends.
that, Cleveland?
It depends on the type of player you're talking about. It depends on when you get that player too.
Remember
Because
when LeBron was early in his days and Joakim Noah told him like, "Yo, LeBron, why you dancing? Ain't nobody going to Cleveland to party." Remember that?
now I remember that, but then like at that same time, you gotta remember too, like when that story came out, LeBron is like 4 or 5 years into the league at this point. So like, but at that point, he already done made the finals already and saw like the deficiencies that his team had. So like at that point, you already know like NBA players have a word of mouth kind of thing. They're connected in a way that we'll never know. So you can hear about the tea leaves about this nigga asking this certain person or this person to come to his team. So when you catch that tea leaf, you're gonna throw that shit right in his face, especially when you're a younger guy. He's not the man that he is right now. And we already know niggas not going to Cleveland. There's not really much to do in Cleveland. Like you not like it is what it is. Like I don't know what to tell y'all. Like the NBA players that's in the league, like most of them are like you like most of them are damn near the same as a nigga in your hood, bro. Like damn near the same thing. They just got money, bro. So like niggas don't want to do shit with their money. So I don't know what to tell you.
You heard what Jared Allen said about Cleveland, right?
What do you say?
He said out of all places they traded me to Cleveland. He was like, "Yo, Cleveland is nice, but I was expecting to go to like a hometown team or something like that."
Yeah,
Yeah,
nah.
I mean that's cool, but like, listen, Jared Allen is not like a reputable name to
He's
me,
humble
bro.
guy too.
Well. Look. From the minute Jared Allen said, "Yo, I came to the playoffs and the lights got too bright for me," he's on a prove it deal with me at this point. So I don't really take everything what he's saying to like the bank. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Jared Allen don't get to go where he want to go. He just better be lucky he got a job.
Yeah.
I'm about
Hold on,
to tell you, they
hold
wanna play in the cities for the money. They don't really necessarily want to live in that city, but they want to be in that city. They got to live in that city to make that type of money. You know what I mean? That's what it is.
Yo, dude, like, yo,
But Esco, real quick, Breeze, but Esco, there's
go
a
ahead.
distinct difference between living in, let's just say, New York and Minnesota. For one, Minnesota, we could say, oh, the city don't got much to do with it. There is a distinct difference. Wintertime over there is not the same thing as
You're talking
wintertime
about
over
Stephon
here.
Marbury right now.
Hey, but that's the fucking truth right there, boy.
No, easy.
Have your whip
Easy.
ever slid on black ice before?
Not easy. Before, to add to Easy what he's saying, before Easy joined the panel, Marbury, I was saying he was in an interview saying that he loved the fans in Minnesota, but he hated living there. It was too cold. He said he almost got ran off. He skidded off the road. His car spun out. Like he almost died, bro. Like because of the ice on the road. It's so cold.
Yo, Breeze,
Like,
I'll give you a better example. Shout out to my brother, Big Ox, right? That nigga said when he went away from college, he was living in Cali damn near most of his life. He went away from college into a cold state. The minute he got up there, that shit fucked his whole mindset up. Like he didn't even know how to really react to it. When the cold hit him, he said his knees fucking hurt. He never had that shit before.
Yo, take it further. Yo, this nigga Kawhi won a championship in Toronto and still dipped.
Right.
That cold as fuck up there. Nigga,
right
like, no,
there.
I'm going where it's warm to LA. I just
You
won
went
a
home.
championship. I'm going, well, shit, home where it's warm, not in cold ass Toronto.
Yeah, he didn't even give him a chance.
Kawhi going to LA ain't show nothing that he's not elite everywhere he go, and he can't lead a team to a title everywhere he go. It ain't got nothing to do with him being comfortable. Stop it.
What you mean? What?
Hold on. That's real debate. Shout out to real debates. Real debates. Give us a quick commercial. Let us know where we could. Hold on. Let us.
Hold on. We not going. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. You can't just go to commercial when he says some shit like that. What are you doing?
All right, hold on. They say you can't get a commercial yet, bro. You gotta defend yourself. Then you get a commercial, bro.
Niggas, yo, hold on. Watch out. What do you mean he can't? Yo, what are you doing? Yo, hold on. Watch out. Yo, what do you mean he can't lead a team to the chip?
Okay, so
When
tell
he
me
led,
when.
when he
Hold on,
led the
wait.
team to a
Let me ask
chip,
you a
two
question.
different teams.
Let me ask you a question. A team that's built around him from the ground up, has he led one to a title? Yes or no?
When has he ever had a team that built by
I'm
him from the
asking a
ground up?
question. I'm asking a question. I
That's
need
a
an
nasty
answer.
question. That's a nasty
No, it's
question.
not. It's a question, and I need it answered.
No, because he
It's
never
a
been on the
nasty
team from the
question.
beginning like that, bro. No,
No,
that's a nasty
Clippers
question.
did. They
That's a
built
nasty
a
question.
team around Kawhi, and they got the guy he wanted.
That's a
That's
nasty
why we
question.
keep going.
When he got drafted with Tim Duncan, Manu Ginobili, and Tony
Okay, we're
Parker. You're
not
not getting a
talking
team
about
built around
that.
him.
We're not talking about that.
But what team? All right, so all right. Let's throw context into the situation because throwing out a blank question like that is disingenuous to the player. So if you're gonna say which team built around Kawhi, one, he got drafted to the Spurs with Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, and Manu Ginobili.
We know about
and
that.
they were still in. Okay, so
Let him finish.
we gonna walk by that. Then he got traded to the Toronto Raptors. In one season, he went there and took a chip. So in that one season, it is very hard to build around a player that you just got. You have to, if anything, I'll give you more. If
I never said that you could build around in one season.
Let
I
him
said
finish. Hold on.
hold
You gonna get? Hold on, you next. You next. Roll the bass. Let him finish.
Hold on. Because he cool. I'm just saying though, if you get a player in that one season, it is very difficult to just build around him from the get go. So especially like we could use the example of Rudy Gobert. The minute he got traded to the Minnesota Timberwolves, they wasn't as good as they were right now. It takes time. So we gonna if I would have gave you that if that was at least 2 seasons, it wasn't. One season he won the chip and then he went to the Clippers. Now we're gonna take the Clippers body of work because that's the best body of work that we could really look for. Was that team really constructed around him, or did he elevate the team? Because before he came there already was a playoff team, and their claim to fame was taking 2 games off the mighty Golden State Warriors.
You done?
Yeah, I'm done, bro. Go ahead.
Okay. Kawhi Leonard starts his career off being a bus rider behind Tony Parker, Manu Ginobili, and Tim Duncan. Then he wanted to be a bitch because Tony Parker called him out for the same injury he had. So he ran with his uncle to Toronto. The King ran from the East. We already know what's up. See, dudes be leaving out a lot of context. I'm here to put the nail down since dudes don't know how to do construction right.
Oh,
Okay. First and foremost, Kawhi ran over there to Toronto because he didn't want to be a G and keep it real funky in San Antonio when you could have had the whole franchise to yourself, but you wanted to run to a ready-made one, and then you could man up and stay there because you knew how hard the grind is to keep coming back to the finals, to keep being the man. See, he ain't ready for that. He ran from that. You hear me? He ran from what LeBron did. He ran from what KD did. He ran from what Curry did. He ain't about that life.
I still say he ran from what they did and
Hold on.
gave 2
Hold on,
niggas
let him
that
finish.
ring
Let
right
Jay
after.
chime in.
Let him
Wait,
finish.
let Jay
Named
chime in
2
for a
running
second.
Wait,
niggas.
hold on, Jay.
let him
Hold on, Jay.
finish.
Let him finish, man.
Hold on, Jay.
They,
Hold on, Jay. Let
But he
him
just
finish, Jay.
named 2
No.
running niggas. So like,
I got him already, but like, let him finish though. He got more,
Let him
Jay. He got
finish,
more.
Yeah, this
Jay.
most focus I've seen Easy been on this
I
right
didn't
now.
finish. My fault.
Okay. So, like I said, there was no LeBron James there, and we already know what happened in the finals. Even when KD came back in, he made like 6 straight points, and they was about to take the lead until he went back out. Like, just let's stop being delusional, bro. If Kawhi was really about that life, he would have stayed in Toronto and continued to win, or he would have stayed in Toronto and became one of the top 5 players in the league and put up stats that made him MVP or made him something in that caliber. Listen,
but you're
this is
contradicting yourself.
hold on, no.
Hold on,
Let
hold on,
me
hold on, hold
finish.
on, hold on,
Let me
hold on, hold
finish.
on, SR.
Hold
Hold
on,
on,
hold on.
SR.
We
Let him
gonna
finish.
hold on. We got after him. Hold on. SL. We gonna go to Jay and Easy after that.
Okay,
Go ahead. Finish real
this is the
debate.
Somebody
missing
got
piece.
crazy
This is the
echo.
missing piece that y'all always
Somebody got
don't
crazy
ever
background
say.
noise.
Yo,
This
who
is what
echoing?
Hold on, hold on. Mute up,
hold on.
y'all. I
Somebody
don't
got
know
a
who that
crazy
is.
echo. Somebody got crazy echo, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, this is why I could tell y'all, and I know for a fact Kawhi Leonard is overrated, and he will never be in the top 10 elite ever in all time. Why? For one, he can't stay healthy. I know he can't help that, but unfortunately, the dudes that are in that top 10 to 15 range, they stay healthy. Number two, he's never been an MVP in the regular season. Y'all forgot about that? Y'all say he's so elite, bro. You so elite in the playoffs. You're not so elite all year round. Stop it. And you elite in the playoffs with all that help with a ready-made. Hold on. And you're elite in the playoffs with ready-made teams. You're not elite when you the main guy, and it all depends on you. You always break down like he did every year with the Clippers. And number three. Okay, y'all want to know what number 3 is?
What's up?
He has never been a leader. Somebody else always had to be the leader.
What? Wow. Okay. Oh, you done with
Yeah,
that
who
answer?
echo is that,
Now I'm
man?
done.
Easy, that's you
Now I'm
echoing,
done.
bro.
Nah, that
All
ain't me
right. So,
echo.
all right. Hold on. We're gonna let Jay rebuttal. Then we're gonna go to Easy. Go ahead, Jay.
Nigga, I ain't got nothing to rebuttal about none of that because I wasn't even talking about Kawhi Leonard when he came in all hot. I was just talking about the
Mute
fact
up.
that the
Mute up.
nigga
If
ain't
y'all
want to.
not talking, mute up.
I was talking about the
Mute up,
fact that
y'all.
the
So you
nigga
can.
ain't want to live in Toronto because it's cold. Like I could care less about Kawhi Leonard. Like I
Right.
could give a fuck about that nigga, but right, I'm just saying he ain't want to live into. That's the conversation we was having about players not wanting to be certain places, and they make moves to where they want to go if they have that type of star power.
I agree
So
with that.
so
Go
let
ahead, Easy.
so let me go. Let me go real quick. So
Oh yeah, and
boom.
my fault, easy. One more thing: the
Go ahead,
fact
bro.
that he said that Kawhi Leonard ran from some shit, and then name 2 running ass niggas in LeBron
I
and
was just about
KD.
no, I was about to get there.
Oh, my fault. Go ahead.
No, those dudes stayed down for the cause and was MVPs,
No,
and
no,
they're
no, no.
and hold on, they teams. Don't do that.
No,
Don't do
no,
that.
no,
No,
no, no, no, no, no.
KD ran to the
Hold
team
on,
that
hold on, hold on,
almost swept them.
KD's a
hold
scoring
on.
champion and MVP before he ever left Oklahoma
But
City.
but
Sleep.
Hold
but
on,
we
real
talking about
debates. We're gonna
running.
get back to you. We gotta
But
go
he
to
left
easy
them
first.
though.
We gotta
He
go to
ran.
easy. Go ahead, easy.
Hold on.
We're
Ran
gonna
to
get
the
back to
team
real
that.
debates. Real
Go ahead,
debates. You
Easy.
could hold on, debates. You could real debates. You could go after easy, but let easy rebuttal what you said to him. Go ahead, easy.
Hold on. I got back on. Hold on.
Oh,
Hold on, can
all
I
All
right.
right,
ask him a
wait,
question?
All right, hold on. I got you right now. All right, I'm gonna start from the beginning. Right, boom. You said Kawhi Leonard ran away from Toronto, from the San Antonio Spurs. If I'm not mistaken, yes, he did get. He did. If you want to call it bitchy about the injury, cool. That's your opinion. But you can't judge another man's opinion all because they got the same injury as you. Things are different. A calf strain for LeBron is a different thing for a calf strain for Lonzo Ball. If we can agree to that. So boom, when that happened, there was chemistry issues already. If I'm not mistaken, R.C. Buford and Greg Popovich decided to send him to to Toronto, because they thought that was going to be his hell right there. He winds up and ends up winning that chip right there. So he didn't run like, if you want to call it a run, but at the end of the day, he got traded. So he didn't wait out his contract. In that time when he was in San Antonio, he won 2 DPOYs and was in the running for MVP, for a fact number 2 for 1 year and in the top 5 for another year. So he was an MVP candidate and was elite on that ball. Number 2, when you tell me running and then you bring up names like LeBron, KD, and Steph, I'm confused because LeBron couldn't get past the Celtics and then lost to Orlando, threw his jersey in the crowd and teamed up with Wade. Curry, he won his chip, but then the King fucking unfortunately took him out. Then he begs this nigga KD that he just took off from a 3-1 lead to come over to his team now. So when you use those names on me, I would give you their elite, but trying to elevate them to a crazier, more position, all because of circumstances, is kind of insane to me. Yes, we know Kawhi is not the same kind of leader as LeBron, but we are
He ain't a
talking
leader
about
at all.
arguably the greatest player in the game. That is not a fair comparison. Now, I will give you, he won't be top 10 all time just because of the injuries, but there is no mistaking about it. Kawhi was an elite player. Now, if you have a problem with leadership, we could judge on how you want to define leadership.
He
But
just hate Kawhi.
everybody that done play with him said he's a leader and he leads in his own way. Now, we could say there's certain ways we don't like how he leads, or we prefer him to do certain things, but that's preference. The niggas on his team fuck with him. And when it comes down to it, that man performs when he needs to. The only reason they got by the Mavericks that 1 year is because he put up numbers comparable to Jordan, not Kobe. He passed Kobe in that run. Jordan. So that's my
That's
thing.
cool. All right. You want
I
to
just
debate?
think what his name reality matters. I think he just hate Kawhi because he came in hot on Kawhi out of nowhere. I don't know what he got against Kawhi,
I
but
hate Kawhi. This
I
is
don't give a
horrible.
because I ain't give a
There you
fuck
go.
about Kawhi. I just said something about him. This is oh that nigga's trash. Let me tell you
Hey,
about
I ain't
this.
saying that you love Kawhi or anything, but it's just a mystery to me.
No,
Listen,
but the
listen, y'all.
conversation wasn't
It's a
even about
mystery
that at
to
all
me,
though.
and I really need an answer as to Kawhi. Why is Kawhi put into this elite territory when he's never been a scoring champion or MVP? And see, this is the one thing that is common
But
amongst
wasn't he
Karl
a Finals
Malone.
MVP?
Hold on, wait. Karl Malone,
Defensive side of the ball.
everybody that's in
That
that top
matters.
10 to 15 range, they have been a scoring champion or MVP of the league. They didn't just have one good playoff run where the best player in the league was not there no more, and then the 2 other best players that was on the best team
Is Tim
got
Duncan
injured.
elite?
Like
Is Tim
stop.
is Tim
Just
Duncan
stop
elite?
it.
Is Tim Duncan elite?
Stop.
Is Tim Duncan elite?
Yeah, he elite. He way more elite than Kawhi ever will be.
Wait. But he got no MVPs. He got no
Yeah,
DPOYs,
but
and
he way
Kawhi
more
got.
consistent. The consistency beats out everything. That's the difference between. See, that's what puts
So
Tim
injury.
Duncan. Hold on,
So it's
wait.
injuries then.
Let me tell you something.
He probably
Tim
need help.
Duncan is put into that elite category because he is so great at what he does, being consistent all the time and being the best player on that team all the time. That's why. That's the only reason why I put him in there. Outside of that, Tim Duncan ain't got a leg to stand on. I know he don't got no scoring titles and no MVPs, but the consistency at his position and having those 50+ wins consistently and being healthy, yeah, that adds up to something. See, that's what I'm saying.
When Kawhi was a guy, which
hold on. Just hold on. I just want to ask this, just real quick, bro. Can you just explain your avatar? I'm crying, bro. Just explain your avatar.
Oh yeah,
and
rent free. That's how a lot of people looking like now. That's how their brain look. A lot of brains looking just like that.
Why you? But why? But why was it? Why? But why? Tell us why, bro. Please.
I had my other avatar was the Ben Wallace. Who was that? The overseas Ben Wallace dunking on LeBron, but I changed it. You remember the dude with the afro that I think?
Oh yeah, he got a job back in the NBA because of that.
That's Yabusele, man.
Yo,
I ain't never hating on nobody. If you work hard and you skilled,
nah, you
and you ball out, you ball out. My thing is this: I'm looking at the consistency. I'm looking at leadership. I'm looking at different aspects of the game. It's outside of what you just like when you see somebody on the floor. Because I can like a person for a minute or two, but over a 15-year span, can you show me something? See what I'm saying? Kawhi ain't never been consistent enough for me.
Say something good about him.
Can I sit here and say that he ain't been great? No, the dude has been great. He one of the best two-way players ever. But I can't put him in the echelon of even Bird. I can't put him up there with LeBron. I can't put him up there with Magic. I can't put him up there with those guys. No, seriously. I can't. It's disrespectful. It's disrespectful to put him in the same conversation as Kobe, Mike, LeBron, or any of those guys. They have accomplished way too much individually, consistently. For you to do that to them dudes.
But who been putting Kawhi in top 10 all time talk? Who been doing that?
I didn't say you. I said some people have done that.
No, but who is doing that? Because that is wild,
it's a few people doing that, and they got big panels too.
top 10
I'm not gonna say them names. Start no mess.
Hold on, top 10 all time or top 10
forwards? Dudes putting him in the top 10. There's a lot of dudes saying he better than LeBron. A lot of dudes be thinking he better than Jordan.
All right, where you got LeBron and where you got LeBron at in your top 5? Real debate.
Come on, you asked the question you know the answer to.
No. What's your top 5?
I want to hear it.
No, what's your top 5?
My top 5 always go by position. So it's like me building a team. You got your point guard, 2 guard, your 3, your 4, and your 5. My point guard will be Curry or LeBron. My 2 is definitely going to be Jordan. And my 3, see, that always kind of confuses me. My 3 would either be Tracy McGrady or Kevin Durant. My 4 would be Kevin Garnett, and my 5 would be Shaq.
But if you want to look at top 5 and top 10 as team building, I'll give you that. But that's not really a top 5 because, like, nobody in their right mind would put T-Mac in their top 10 greatest players of all time.
It don't matter.
Nobody would put.
If you look at accolades,
wait. It's the same exact argument that you given for Kawhi. I could give exactly for T-Mac, bar for bar, word for word. So I don't understand.
I said if I'm building the team, I didn't say he's a top 5 greatest player ever.
but that's what I'm saying.
So you're saying, okay, so that's favorite 5. That's favorite 5.
Hold on.
Now hold on. If you want my top 5 greatest ever, T-Mac not in there.
No. Hold on.
So hold on.
Breeze. Hold on.
All right, go ahead.
Hold on. What is your top 5? Do not build a team.
Period.
Give me what's your top 5. Period.
Okay, we gonna go in no specific order. LBJ.
Why you not going to an order? Why are you
Hold
not
on.
going in?
No specific order. Because I just said we was gonna do order if I did it by position. That's the way I do mine, by position. Okay.
So hold on.
But we're not gonna do it by position. We just gonna do random. These top 5 guys can be anywhere in the top 5. I don't know why we try to number them like that when you know that the top 5 can be anywhere in the top 5, really based on preference. That's just the truth. The dudes are too good to just say one dude is over the other clear like that. I'm just gonna be honest with you, bro. It's too much of an argument for me. You got to dig deep into dudes' resumes and do all this crazy stuff to try to put one dude over the other. Let's just do randomly, my top 5.
Wait,
Starting number 1,
wait.
LBJ. Number 2, MJ. Number 3, Stephen Curry. Number 4, Tim Duncan. And number 5, Shaquille O'Neal.
You think Steph Curry's a top 5 player, and you think
That's
he's a better?
right. He changed the game. You
Wait,
crazy
wait,
as
wait,
hell.
wait, wait,
He
wait,
the only
wait,
dude
wait,
that's an undisputed
Hold on,
MVP. Stop
let's
it.
have this conversation. I'm gonna let this happen. I'm gonna let this happen.
Wait, because that's Curry, my God. But hear what I'm saying though. So you think he's a better point guard than Magic?
Oh yeah, he said it, didn't he? And I believe it.
Yeah. Who on this fucking panel believes that?
Oh well, it's some people that do. Maybe it's not a lot, but it is
All
some
right,
people
hold
that
on,
do.
hold on. Can I get real debates and easy to talk about what a point guard is supposed to do? Because we're not talking about player, we're talking about point guard. And if you know what the position of a point guard is, let's judge it from that perspective. We're not talking about the player who's the better point guard. So this is why I think it's an interesting conversation because Magic, when he hit the league, he was different. There was no point guard his height doing what he was doing different. Curry, when he came to the league, the way they win in basketball games is different from the quote unquote way a point guard was looked at or viewed before he got there. So both of them kind of innovative of what they did to the league. So when y'all having this conversation about who's the better player as at that position, it's an interesting one. And I definitely want to hear both sides. Please do not talk over each other. This is good content, great quality. I definitely want to hear. I just want to hear. I don't have an opinion right now. My opinion may be swayed based on who wins this debate, to be honest with you. So I definitely want to hear easy and real debates go back and forth about who's the better point guard, not better player, but point guard. So whoever first, it don't matter. I just want to hear it. I don't know care who go first. It could be easy or real debates, but it sound
I'm,
like I don't know who first. But
I
go
mean,
go
I
ahead.
mean,
Yeah.
I mean,
Easy.
my I was really trying to get into the top 10, top 5 thing. So, I mean, if you're trying to do the point guard thing, I mean,
Oh
that's
no,
cool. But
go
I was
ahead,
really
go
trying
ahead. I could do that another time, but I'm gonna do that. I like that conversation. But go ahead, easy. Just say what you were saying.
no, I'm just saying though, because we was talking about like the top 5 and stuff like that. So I was just curious, like, so you got, because at that point you wasn't like putting them in sequential order. You was just making a team. So at that point, I started thinking like, okay, so you have Curry over Magic, but now we here now. So you have Curry as a top 5 player of all time. So he's better than Kobe, better than Shaq, better than Hakeem, better than Bill Russell, better than Will Chamberlain, better than Larry Bird, better than Magic Johnson.
Okay.
I'm asking.
Okay. Oh, all right. So I thought you were saying that the real debate. He looked like he left.
Oh
I,
shit. Stream
no,
be
he back.
hating.
He back. All right. So
You see,
I wanted
StreamYard be
real
hating.
debates.
StreamYard be hating.
Yeah, he right there. But I wanted him to answer your question first. So go ahead, easy. Just ask him the question again, and then I'll let y'all go back and forth, and then you know what I'm saying, I'll jump in.
No, the question is because like I was curious. You have Steph Curry when you was making your team, so I was like, so you have Steph Curry as a better point guard than Magic. You said cool. I'm not really trying to fight that point because Steph is my guy. I ain't really trying to fight that point. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm really not trying to fight that point. My thing is you have Steph Curry as a top 5 player of all time. So over Bill, over Wilt, over Larry, over Magic, over Shaq, over Kobe, over like keep on. I could just keep on going over Hakeem, over Jerry, over Dr. J. Like these players, you have top 5, top 5.
That's right. That's right. Name one of those dudes that's ever been the undisputed MVP. Name one of those dudes that ever had a season that's 50, 40, 90.
How do you grade your top 5?
I'm just asking you two questions.
No, but
You
I'm
couldn't
saying
give me an answer, huh?
but I'm saying how do you grade your top 5? So
Rivalry.
you threw a lot of
My
accolades
top
at me.
5 is based on impact, resume, and individual accolades.
How much does accolades play a part to it? Because you threw accolades at me first.
I said, I said impact. Okay, that's the
No,
first thing I said. Impact.
No, but when you asked me that question, you
resume
said,
and individual accolades.
but when you asked me that question, the first thing you asked me was
Only
how many people have a unanimous MVP? So accolades ranks high for you. So I'm just saying, how much do you
yes,
like?
especially when you have an undisputed MVP.
But I'm saying though, Shaq was about to have that one voter voted
It
one
don't
way.
matter what you was
So,
about to do. It matters what you did do.
but
Okay, just like I heard earlier, somebody was saying Kawhi was in the MVP conversation. I don't care about them talk. You know, it's like you hanging
no,
out with the guys, right? Hold on,
no,
wait,
that
wait,
was a
wait.
fact though. The
Hold on, wait,
numbers
wait,
proved
wait.
it.
Oh, okay,
Like that's
that's
not an opinion.
fine.
The numbers
That's
is there
fine,
though.
bro. That's fine, bro. I can name 1,000 players that was in the top 5, top 3 MVP conversation. Did they win it though?
But when we
Did they
talking,
win it
but
though?
hold on, bro. So when we talking about winning these awards, you have to realize more times than not, it's the media that's winning, that's voting for the award. So
Oh my
when you have
god.
like look at last year before, Jokic was supposed to be the MVP, but they gave it to Embiid. But now this year they want to give it to Embiid, but he got hurt, so they give it to Jokic to clear that up. Ain't that so? There's no bias right there. There's no biasness right there.
You got to stay healthy. You got to put it up consistently. You can't just come out and have 35 points per game, 12 rebounds, and 4 blocks for 4 games, and that's your average. And then you injure the rest of the season. And because your average is better than the other guy who is only a tad bit less better than you as far as average, but has been way more consistent with a winning team, and you're gonna say that you're MVP, that's practically what they're trying to do. That's
No,
practically what you're asking them to do.
no.
You're
I agree.
asking them
No,
to take a dude who had a better average.
hold on,
Yes, he
real.
was performing better before he got injured, but he got injured.
Hold on, real. I agree with you on that point. I'm not trying to fight you on that point. My point is there not some biases in the media and how they
It
vote?
is a little bit of biasness in the media, depending
So,
on which player it is. I mean, but hey, it was
so
biasness in the media with Jordan. If you talk bad about him, you wasn't gonna have a job. So nobody ever talked bad about Jordan, right?
no, that's
Huh?
true. That's true. I'll give you that. I ain't here to lie to you.
LeBron ain't got them scared like that. Everybody want to talk about LeBron because you need views if you don't talk about him. But then they say he's bad for the league. But if it wasn't nobody else to talk about, but KD and the rest of these dudes that keep running and ain't never winning nothing, then it'd be the league would be really watered down. So I just don't understand it.
All right, so hold on. Let me ask you this, real debate. I had this conversation, but I want to have it with you. Um, the significance of a player staying with the franchise that drafted him after he won a championship. If you draft a player and y'all don't win, you trade him. That's one thing. But if you draft a player and you win with him, keeping him, do you value that over a free agent coming to town, winning a championship? Like do the Reggie Miller type of players, Jordan. You could say the Washington years, but you know what I'm really saying. Like Dirk Nowitzki, Reggie Miller. Do you value those? Because maybe Kobe Bryant, Tim Duncan. Do you value those players more because they stay with the team that drafted with them and won there, or does it matter to you? Or do you still like those kind of players?
To me, Kevin Durant is better than Kawhi Leonard. Dudes try to say he's not because he so-called ran from the Thunder. But look what happened to everybody else that played with Russell Westbrook. Can you blank see at the moment when we looked at it, right? It was a punk move. You didn't understand it. He too good to do that. But then when you move forward years later, you start to say, man, if I had to deal with that, it might force me to do that, knowing that other guy is over there. And I said, I'm tired of being number 2. So you got to look at the whole situation of what Kevin Durant was looking at.
Yeah, he
He
went
was
over
looking
there
at
with number 2 still.
Hold on, wait. No, he was saying to himself, wait, listen, just listen for real. He was saying to himself, I think I am at
We
least
Nets fan.
number.
We heard these arguments before.
I'm just saying, hold on.
no,
He
let him
was
go.
saying to himself, I feel like I'm at least the second best player in this league. I feel like I'm right there with LeBron or better than him. But I haven't been on a team good enough to showcase that. We know that he got clamped up. He
Where you
wasn't
heard that
strong
from?
enough. Hold on, we know he got clamped up and he wasn't strong enough, and he couldn't get it done in 2012 against LeBron. But I mean, he didn't have two
The
shooters. He
man
didn't even have.
averaged 35. The man averaged 35. The
It
man
don't matter
averaged
what he
35.
averaged.
He
He
getting
didn't
clamped
have
up.
no help. He didn't have no help.
So when you say clamped up, but now you go to he got no help. Which one is it now? Because now you shifting the
Both.
blame to Russell Westbrook now.
Cause listen, what was it? Look, game 4 and 5, he got clamped up towards the
and this
end of
is
those
and
games,
this is
especially
isn't
game
this
5. He definitely got stalled up. I say he should have did better,
but
definitely game 5. But
but
my thing
isn't
is, Cephalosha couldn't shoot. He couldn't hit the side of the backboard with a
we
water
knew this
gun,
coming into
and
the
Westbrook
season.
couldn't either. And
We knew
Westbrook
this
couldn't
coming.
either.
We hold on. We knew this coming into the season. Cephalosha wasn't shit with shooting the ball. So I'm not giving you that one. I'll give you Westbrook, but I'm not giving you Cephalosha. But this is your leader, and he averaged 35, and now you shift the blame to Westbrook and Harden. So which one is it? The leader didn't get it done, or the role players didn't step up?
No, he just wasn't good enough. Like he wasn't good enough to beat LeBron with that team, bro. Like
And
you see, but hold on, we see
so
that
he ran
in
right.
order.
So
Hold
he
on, we see
yeah.
the greatest of LeBron. You got to have a super team to beat him, even when he don't got a super team, because he's just that great. That's the reason why Draymond said we was scared that he was gonna beat us again. We had to go get KD. Now you can't blame KD for going over there when he said clearly he got beat. He got beat what 4 or 5 years earlier, right? Still was struggling because he ain't have no real players on his team. Still was averaging a great amount of points. Still was doing what he needed to do on both ends. But Westbrook wasn't. Sevolosha wasn't. Ibaka was not that. He didn't
So
have
hold
no
on.
real players on his team.
So hold on. Let me
Ibaka,
ask you this. Let me ask you this, brother Bates. What about LeBron going to Miami and not being able to win until he went to Miami and him leaving Cleveland? Is it the same as him leaving? Is LeBron leaving Cleveland going to Miami the same thing as KD leaving OKC, Golden State? I'm gonna say no. But
no,
what you think?
because Cleveland was not doing enough to get players over there. But then at the same time, ain't nobody want to come over there. So it was kind of like he was stuck in limbo. Like, okay, I know I'm the best player, if not one of the 3 greatest players in the league. Clearly, he got there in '07 with no help. But then once you go 3 years later, right before he get ready to throw his jersey in the stands, and he still ain't got no significant help, old Ben Wallace, old Shaq. Like, come on, bro. You start seeing, like, okay, look, I'm this great. I can't waste my time. I can't sit here and try to get this fan nostalgia like Damian Lillard and be looking stupid. He stayed down for the cause, and then y'all turned y'all back on him and said he was a loser. And then now look at him. He still showed that he's a loser. LeBron didn't want to be in a situation like that. So while he still had the talent in the bag, while he still had all the talent in the Space Jam ball, he took his talents to Miami. Smart move, bro. Like, y'all crazy. Dudes only have a certain
So
amount of
hold on.
time to be in their prime to play ball, and y'all want them to stay somewhere and lose forever to be a real nigga. But then when they done with their career, you say they trash and they not ranked in the top 5 or top 10. So LeBron
No,
said, I'm not gonna let that happen. I'm gonna put my destiny in my own hands, and all y'all hate him for it. But Jordan and
no,
them did
I
not
ain't
have
saying
the
no.
option. Hold on, wait. Jordan and them did not have the option to do it. And they all talk like, oh, we hated each other. It was way more rougher back then, and didn't nobody want to team up. That's a lie. Pippen and freaking Charles Barkley teamed up. A lot of dudes teamed up. Drexler teamed up. They did it at
But
older
that
age.
wasn't
Hold on,
their
wait.
prime, bro.
They did it at older age because that's the option they had based on the CBA. But when the CBA changed and LeBron seen that window to win, he took it, and dudes hate it because he was smarter, with his career and smarter with business. They hate him, and it's a shame, bro. It's a shame.
Bro, hold on. I'm saying this. I don't hate LeBron. I just don't think that Cleveland team could have beat that OKC team. If LeBron would have seen KD in the finals with that Cleveland team, I think KD and the OKC win that championship.
and
That's
that's
all
why I
I'm
think
That
that
saying.
go
because that
unnoticed
team was better,
recently.
right?
No, how we
Yeah,
will never
it was better. Yeah.
we will never know because you would think the Golden State Warriors were better or the Cavs were better, but then it came down to a 7 game series and it came down to a shot. So I mean they won the series, but you could never know about the OKC against Cavs.
Right. Right
But
now,
that's
absolutely. I'm of course not, but I'm just saying that to say that again, at, to the point of making the finals, LeBron did a lot. He did make the finals with his team a lot. You know what I'm saying, with that Cleveland team, but he never got over the hump. But that being said, you know, at the end of the day, KD made the finals one time with OKC. So respectfully, it seemed like LeBron did more with less.
than KD.
He did.
So, because if you contrast the Cavs to the OKC team, I would say OKC had a better team than the Cavs. Whether you say or consider the East was easier than the West, maybe that's probably what it is too. It is what it is. It's both fair to say, but again, to your point, real debates, bro, they have the option to leave or stay if they got the power. I just think that it leave a bad taste in fans' mouth, pause or whatever, for you to just go to a team that you just lost to. Like
That's
it
right.
just,
That's right.
it's visually not aesthetic. Like you don't want to see that as a fan. You know what I mean?
But we gotta
Um,
stop doing that though. We gotta have common sense enough. Okay, you could be a fan, but then you gotta say to yourself, think about this, Breezy. Think about if you work somewhere, right? And you're the best worker at that plant. But that plant has other workers that are, pretty good, and all of y'all get treated at the same value, but you're not getting paid too well at this plant, even though you excel very well. Now, you can go somewhere else, get paid more, and get treated even better. Why would you stay there when you have the option to go somewhere else, excel
mm,
more, and get paid more? Oh, you gonna stay there because your cousin and them said you a sucker nigga, you don't want to stay at this plant like all of us, right? You ain't a real nigga. Oh, but you got hold on, wait. But you got a family to feed, you got a wife, you trying to get that new P5, you trying to get the new Jordans that drop, but you're gonna stay at another plant making less money because all your dogs over there, or whatever the case may be. It's a personal thing. Sometimes we gotta take the personal out of it and realize things are business, because these teams will trade these players and do these players dirty at the drop of a limb if they get injured or if they fall off statistically, right? But if these players feel like they want to leave and go somewhere else because the team is not supporting them the right way, or the team is not doing what they need them to do, now the player is wrong. And I'm tired of that, bro. I'm tired of that, because we need to understand these are grown men. And when they make these decisions, it's not only them affected, it's their wife, their kids, their whole family. They got to move. They got to spend money. They got to make adjustments too. It ain't just like 2K where you just take a player and move them over here. Like, that's how we be thinking, bro. And it's not that simple.
Well, let me say this. I don't disagree with you. If anything, I agree with you, and to that degree, like need to open our minds up to more of the game of NBA, because everybody be thinking it's just straight basketball. Remember, it's NBA. The entertainment side is a part of this, and business is a part of this shit too. So you can't just automatically think like just like of a if you was like a young schoolboy still just trying to hoop. You know what I'm saying? So you still got to think about the business side. So I kind of agree with you on that level. Also, I do agree with you on the point where we can't just judge a player just because of certain things that happen. So, he could have been a great player, but he wasn't in the position to like win the a championship or like a ring, because like the team didn't really like build around him and stuff like that. And you know, instead of trying to take
They
his
didn't
destiny
want to
into
pay
their own hand,
Harden. Look at it. They didn't want to pay Harden.
yeah,
Russell Westbrook said, "Nobody is my friend, only the basketball." And he became an MVP and did not win a title, didn't even get to the finals after KD left. And then he became a journeyman who had a single digit game last year in the playoffs, who was supposed to be the leader in the energy of the Clippers, while Kawhi was the best player, but couldn't be the energy and the leader, right? And this
wait,
dude
wait,
get eliminated. Hold on. And he get eliminated with Paul George while Kawhi is on the sidelines looking. Once again, disaster.
Well, that you see, and that's where I'm gonna go with it. And I could agree with you to a certain point, but last year, the year before that one, Kawhi got hurt too, but Westbrook stepped up. So like, there's contradicting things. At the end of the day, it's if you could make your shots or not. Like that's what it really come down to. But my thing is though, if you could recognize that part of the game where there's so much things going on in the background that you can't hold these players to business. Why are you holding them when they decide to take their destiny in their hands? And Kawhi be like, I don't want to play for San Antonio. I don't know why you holding that against him, but
I'm not
you
holding it
cool with
against him,
LeBron.
but the thing is this. You got your chip in San Antonio. You got your chip in Toronto. You did your thing, bro. Fine. But you said this is Kawhi Town. Listen,
That
the
was a
most famous.
commercial,
Hold
bro.
on, wait. He went. I don't care whether they paid him $1 billion, gazillion dollars. He didn't mean to. You went on that commercial when LeBron was coming over there, when LeBron wanted to team up with you, you didn't want to team up with him. LeBron wanted to team up with Paul George, he didn't want to. You backdoored him, you went and got Paul George. You got the team you wanted. You got Ty Lue, you got Westbrook. You get everything you want. You can't stay healthy, you can't be a leader, and you can't get it together. Now everybody else is being a hater when we call it out. Nah, bruh. Nah, bruh. No.
But let's throw some context on this situation though, because do remember around that time too, Kawhi was thinking about joining the Lakers as well. So they were on the table as well. He was gonna come right over to LeBron. So if he came to LeBron,
But
would
he
he still have
changed
these
his
same sentiments?
mind because he wanted to do the same thing Carmelo did, which was establish himself opposite
No, no,
of
no.
LeBron and be looked at as better than LeBron. Why would you not join him? Because you want to beat him and you want to be looked at as better than him. Fine.
Because
I'm
Lakers couldn't
respecting
make
that.
some
I'm
moves.
respecting
That's
that,
why.
right? But once you make that stance and you don't do it and you don't look and you don't get yourself, you don't get the team consistently there to really make yourself look like you're the king of LA, you ain't even get to the finals. I don't care whether it's the bubble or not. Listen, the Clippers should have won the bubble. They ain't done nothing. You gonna say, oh, all the Lakers did was win the in-season tournament in the bubble? At least they did that. The Clippers ain't done nothing.
I'm not the person that shits on people accolades or what the team does. I'm just not gonna hold a player like, oh, if you never won a championship, you wasn't like a great player. You don't deserve to be somewhere ranked in like a top 5, top 10, top 20, top 25 conversation.
You can't put him in a conversation with the other players that you would put in a position as him, and if they don't win, you would say they not top 5, they not top 10, right? If
Well,
LeBron get this team and he don't perform, you're gonna say he's not this, he's not that. If KD get a team like the Clippers don't perform, if Curry get it, you follow me. But
uh,
with Kawhi, he gets a pass because he gets injured all the time. He gets a pass because of this. No, we're
what
not doing
pass?
those special exemptions, bro.
But what pass are you hearing? Because I already know it wasn't me. So what pass are you hearing from other people? What pass are they giving Kawhi? Because I don't even know anybody that's putting him in top 10 all time. So I need to hear the passes that year. I did hear people say, I'll say this, do hear people say if he never kept on getting continuously, religiously hurt, he'll be a top 10 player full time. He would be. But I can't give people that if it never happened.
But see, I can't give people that if he's never been a scoring champion or MVP, and he only had great runs behind Hall of Fame talent around him,
But, but you see,
or when one of the greatest players in the history of the game leave an Eastern Conference, and then two of the greatest players in the history of the game, along with that guy, get injured in the finals going against your team, bro. Come on.
no. All right, so with that fact, then you have to strike an asterisk on Curry too. So
I'm
how
not
do you
putting
think
an
that Curry is
asterisk
there?
on it, but I'm just saying, don't act like he went to Toronto and just dominated. He didn't. He wasn't MVP. He wasn't a scoring champion, and he won because KD and Clay got injured.
But why are you bringing up accolades and like Like why are you bringing MVPs up to me when you could recognize a person like Tim Duncan and T Mac?
Consistency.
But that's with injuries though. So are we really just mad at Kawhi because he got fucked up knees?
I'm not mad at him.
You sound like you was mad earlier, but I get
You
what you
hate
said.
him. Yo, I ain't hear you say not one nice thing about him, yo. You ain't even say you like his braids, nothing. Like
Nothing.
you hate him. What you got against him? What he do to you?
Yo, John, rare form. Rare form.
Yeah, it's hilarious. Yo,
He's
hold on.
ass, but we cool. That's
Now,
basically what he was saying.
I just have to. I don't know. I just have to. Top 10 all time is kind of crazy. I need to hear the people who put it in the top 10. And I need to hear the reason. If anything, yo, before all of that, fuck all that. Having Curry top 5 is still like busting my head though. Like, why do you have him top 5? Like, if I really need to order and why he's top 5.
I think it's his favorite five. I don't really think it's his top five.
No, 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 no,
Like
no,
my
no.
favorite player is Cam Thomas. I don't think he the best player in the NBA.
No, Breeze. He cleared it up. He came. I came back. I asked him like, "Yo, I heard you make your team. All right, cool, boom. What is your all-time greatest top 5?" And he put Curry in there. He Duncan. He had fucking um LeBron
Oh yeah,
and
he said he
Jordan.
changed the game. He said he changed the game. I remember he said that.
So I'm trying to figure out how Curry is cracking top. 'Cause I asked him over Bill, over Will, over Larry, over Magic, over Kobe, over Shaq. Yes. Why?
Not over all of those names, but
That's
Curry's
what he
getting
said.
there. He has a gold medal now, or does he have two? I
No,
forget.
he got one gold medal. He got one gold medal.
Right? He the way that he won it. I think he was the MVP.
PT, is it the gold medal that's moving people right now? Because I'll give him a gold medal because that was an amazing
It's
performance.
it's because of it's the recency bias. You know what I'm saying? Like just seeing him do it and thinking to yourself like, damn, like it's that and that last championship without KD. The performance and
2022
winning
though,
it.
bro. That's 3 years ago now at this point.
I know, but I think those are the things that are elevating him into that conversation. I haven't done my top five ever list in a long time, but I could
Right.
see him creeping up in there because the results are the results, and they built the league around him. It's the way the league plays now. They played that way because of him. He he came along at the right time and just was able to just take advantage
Hey,
of
hey,
a
gentlemen,
situation.
this what I look at, gentlemen. I look at any of those Bulls teams, right? They're not beating the KD Warriors. Why? They can't outshoot them, and if they get too physical, they're just gonna destroy you at the free throw line. And they can run up and down the court all day, and they can get to the rim with KD and Curry at will. At that age, they can just give you any kind of finish you wanted.
Bro, I gotta
So there's
stop
no
the
beating.
shenanigans, bro. I gotta stop the shenanigans, bro.
So
Yeah,
Like,
it's too
there's
much.
no beating that team.
Hold on. Hold on. This is getting out of hand, bro. Hold on. First and foremost, Dennis Rodman is shutting down all that tough guy Draymond shit doing. All that shit is over with, bro. Well, so
Right.
even him being a facilitator, that shit is over with. It's
That's
just over with, bro. And
okay.
strength wise, I don't know if you know, Michael Jordan was strong, bro.
That's
He's
fine.
definitely following Curry around. All of that picking, moving, and all of that shit. Jordan is following him doing all of that shit. And on
Okay.
top of that, he
True.
wasn't. And they could put Scottie Pippen on him, and we know that Klay Thompson wasn't putting the ball on the floor like that. So all of this, they could beat the bullshit, bro. I can't allow the fuckery,
We
bro.
know
I
Clay give
Yo,
you 60
imagine
with
a
less than three
small ball
dribbles.
Bulls
We know
lineup.
Clay give you 60 with less than three dribbles. So what are you talking about?
he ain't never
Like,
do
come
that
on.
shit versus the Bulls.
He would never do it go versus the Bulls.
Well, he
That's
did that shit
fine,
versus
bro.
the Bobcats, bro.
I
He did that
understand
shit
that.
versus the Bobcats.
Listen. The Bulls shut down a lot of great teams and great players. They have never, ever, ever seen no shit like Curry, KD,
What you want
and
them to do?
freaking
Get in
Clay,
a time
bro.
machine? Nigga, like,
Listen,
yo, you can't
it
see.
ain't just about the players. It's about where they was in their careers. You got to understand this, bro.
Nah,
Where
B.
they was in their careers was very primish. You hear me? Very primish, and it showed because it was. Listen, I have never ever in the history of the game, and I've been watching. I'm 36 years old. I have been
Oh,
watching for.
okay.
Listen, I ain't been watching forever, but I watched long enough. Listen, I have never ever ever seen a team multiple times in one season sit they starters up by 20 in the third, in the fourth, just up by 20 plus. Easy. They was destroying. Listen, it was
Yeah.
completely unfair. You hear me?
The Bulls won
Completely unfair.
72 games without trying.
Bro, listen.
They
The
just
Bulls is
they
not better than the Warriors. They're a great team. They're just not
the
better.
Bulls are
I'm
better than the
sorry.
Warriors, my friend. Trust me
They
on that.
not, bro.
Trust
You
me.
know why? And let me tell you why.
Trust me
Because the
on that.
only true scorer on their team is Jordan.
And you
Nobody else
want us?
giving you.
Scott,
Hold on.
Scottie
Nobody
Pippen
else on
could
that
give you
team.
20, 25 points, bro. Scottie Pippen is putting up points for real.
Yeah,
Oh, you telling me? Hold on. Scotty
exactly.
Pippen can give
But
you
That
not.
was a
20,
But
nasty
but
play.
25
bigger than
points
that, even
every
with the
game in a 7
3-point
game
shooting,
series.
even with the 3-point shooting, the
All right, John.
Bulls had some of the most prolific 3-point shooters ever.
Bro, the only one they had that was 50, 40, 90 was Kerr, and that was only in increments. He wasn't
You
50, 40,
well,
90,
hold
averaging
on. Don't
So
do
they
thirty-five,
that.
had
Don't do that.
DK
What 50, 40,
Armstrong,
90
Terry
got to do with a
Hodges.
3-point shooter? 50, 40, 90 just proves that you're a hell of a shooter, period. I'm talking about shooting threes. I'm talking about Craig Hodges. I'm talking about
Okay,
Paxton.
okay,
I'm talking about
okay.
Kukoc.
See,
I'm talking about Kerr.
and this is the
That's what
point
I'm talking about.
and
I'm
this
not
is the
talking
point
about
that
50,
Gilbert
40,
Arenas and a lot
90.
of other guys had. Now y'all listen to this. In order to keep up with
Bro, let
the
PT
Warriors,
finish,
right?
bro. You cut
Hold
him
on,
off and
listen.
said, let's listen to this. Let PT finish what he was saying. Then we can go to you. But I want him to finish his talking point. Go ahead, PT.
I'm just saying that the Bulls was a complete team in a way that Golden State is not. Golden State was a jump shooting team, the greatest jump shooting team ever. But you would never want to put the greatest jump shooting team against the greatest everything team of the Bulls. The Bulls, defensively, offensively, the style of play. You pick your style. You want to shoot threes? Fine, let's do that. They
They can't compete with shooting threes. You're lying, and you know you lying,
listen.
bro.
Listen. I'm not saying that a Steve Kerr could shoot as many threes as a Steph Curry. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that they could line up dudes that shoot threes, and then on top of it, you have Michael Jordan, who's a fucking animal, like just gutting you. I didn't say Harrison Barnes. I
But like
said
on that note, who is
I
Curry
said
guarding? Curry can't guard nobody on the Bulls, bro.
who is he
He's a
gonna stop?
disadvantage. He's a disadvantage on the defense, bro. Ron Harper could back him down and put him on the post. Ron Harper could score on Curry.
They switching
Like
and putting him on Dennis Rodman.
what?
They going to switch and put him on Dennis Rodman, who's not going to shoot or even try to score.
They're gonna put Curry on Dennis Rodman,
Yeah.
He's going
bro.
to the
They're gonna get
bucket,
offensive rebounds galore, bro.
and he's
Okay,
going to the bucket.
What
this is
offensive
what I need y'all
rebound,
to think
bro?
about. If it get into a shootout, right? You can't have the original starting five for the Bulls that won. You got to bring in the dudes off the bench that can shoot better. And when you do that, now you got defensive liabilities, offensive liabilities. In order to keep up with the scoring of the Golden State Warriors, that regular starting five can't do it. They can defend, but they can't keep up with the scoring,
They
and
they
that's a
can
problem.
because they have one player who actually averaged 35 in the league.
One player, bro. That's the
That
problem.
one
I
player is a
mean,
beast, and then they got another player that got 25
He's not
a
getting
game.
that. He's not getting
And
it.
why is
wh-
he not if that's what
I,
he averaged? And then on top of it,
The Golden State Warriors aren't a better defensive team, but they're good enough.
none
And Scotty is not getting
none of them.
25. I'm telling
No
you right
way
now.
they're a
Scotty
better
can't get
defensive
25.
team. Are you mad? Are you crazy?
All right.
That's the
Okay,
wildest
KD
take
get
ever.
30. KD and Clay can get 32 then. If Scotty gonna get 25 and the Golden State defense is that horrible, then I guarantee you Clay and KD both getting 30 along with Curry. Now you got 90 points.
Well,
90 points.
I would
you
love
you
to see
hold on,
Kevin Durant looking in Michael Jordan's eyes
hold on,
and try to
hold on.
guard him.
Hold on. It's cool that you could throw out like Clay could get like 30 and things of that nature, but Clay averages religiously throughout the playoff season has never passed 20. So asking for 30 consistently in a season that has not happened yet.
Okay,
So
so
it's
when Scotty
cool.
Pippen never had 25 consistently next to Jordan.
He didn't do it. What you call it, the New York series?
In one series.
Yeah, that's all I need. You just ask for one.
He ain't gonna do that against
You
Golden
just asked
State.
for one.
You said
You
when did
know,
it
you
happen?
know why? Because he's
Yeah,
gonna be
he
asked to
won
do
a
much
championship.
on the. Hold on, you know why? Because he's gonna be asked to do much on the defensive end to keep up with Curry and Clay and KD. You know why? Because if Jordan is asked to do everything like that on the defensive end and offensively, they're gonna lose. You got to try to. Uh, this is with the point that you made. You said that Jordan clear cut is the best player and he is the offensive firepower. You don't want the offensive firepower to have to worry about running around behind Clay and Curry.
You're not
Am
gonna
I,
make
do
Jordan
you
run
agree with
around
me?
Clay.
Do you agree with me? Yes or no?
You're not gonna make Jordan run around Clay and Curry. You're
I
gonna.
didn't say you're going to make him. I said you don't want him to do that.
I,
Right?
I mean, same thing. Yeah,
Am I
I say
right?
I
Yes or
say. Yeah.
no?
No, of course you don't want Jordan running around picks. So like
Okay. So
you already
guess
saw what
what?
Chris Muller and
So
Mitchell.
who's going to do it then?
You got
Ron Harper, Scottie Pippen.
yeah. You got
Hold
Ron
on.
Harper.
So you think that them dudes is good enough to defend on that elite level and go give you 25 too?
Well, let me say this.
Bro, Scottie Pippen, yes.
Hold
Ron
on, hold
Harper
on,
not going to give you 25, no, but he going
hold
to
on.
play defense at an elite level, yes.
Hold on. Let me say this because we judging a team from the 1990s to modern style play right now. So if anything, it's kind of unfair to just say like, oh yeah, let's compare them because you don't know how they're going. Like one of the things that's like effective against the Warriors is switching everything. Niggas back then did not switch. They fought through the screen. So like that's a whole thing they would have to adjust to. So like I would need like this team to like have a regular season in this modern NBA, and then I could judge them unfairly. Because if they play the modern NBA, they might be able to just switch everything at a point in time. Meanwhile, back in the day, they're not switching shit.
Okay, but in order to adjust, guess what? Jordan got to shoot the three at a better clip. Some of them bench guys gotta play more minutes because you got to keep up with 3 point shooting. Hold on, wait.
Go ahead.
Rodman, Oakley, Horace Grant, anybody that's playing the five got to be a better playmaker and be point center because a lot of the centers now do need to be kind of point centers, better playmakers, running the floor, catching lobs. You can't just defend and rebound. You got to be able to switch out into the perimeter. They try to say Dennis Rodman can switch out of perimeter too. That's a lie, bro. That's a lie.
Yeah.
That is a
Dennis Rodman,
lie, bro.
Dennis Rodman
You know
can
how
come
many
out on the perimeter.
defensive
Dennis
MVPs
Rodman can
Dennis
play
Rodman
defense
has?
on anybody.
Oh
He
my
guards
god.
1 through 5.
Wait. Hold on. Dennis Rodman can't come out on the perimeter at all.
I ain't say he can't come out, but if to try to say he gonna be elite, he gonna be able to switch like Draymond. Hell no.
Hell's fucking yeah. That's the
No,
whole
he's not a better
Dennis
perimeter defender
Rodman
than
created
Draymond.
that whole concept.
He is not a better perimeter defender than Draymond.
This
You
is a
are
good ass
on drugs,
conversation.
my
I'm not
young
gonna lie to you.
All
This,
right,
lad.
bro. You got it.
this is, no,
Dennis,
hold on, because this is a good ass
how
conversation. This
many
shit
how
is
many how
goddamn.
many how many NBA MVP defensive MVPs does Draymond have?
One.
Defensive player of the year, one.
He's supposed to win too, I think. But one.
But that don't got nothing to
Right.
do with whether he's a better
It
perimeter defender or not, bro.
it does because the type of player he was. He was
So Rudy
eight-time all
Gobert is a great perimeter defender
eight.
because he got 4 defensive player of the years in a row.
No,
You
but
see, I did
you have
go
to
there.
watch basketball to know that. But I
Yeah,
watch
you see what I'm
basketball.
saying?
I watch Rodman. Rodman is famous for guarding 1 through 5. The
So why
incredible
he
thing
ain't
that he
guard
could do.
Magic in
He was
'95
one
and
of the
Pippen did 94
Rodman could
feet?
guard Rodman.
Cause you
I
got
watched
Pippen.
Rodman guard Kevin Johnson in the same week that he guarded Shaq. Real talk. That was just the type of player he was. They called him the worm because he just like everywhere. Like, yo, dude,
Yeah,
you
he
don't
was
have
a
enough.
great
You don't. You
player,
don't. I
but
don't think you understand. It's not even close. It's not even close. Dennis
okay.
Rodman was an animal.
Draymond is an
Averaging
animal in his
20
prime.
rebounds a game.
Draymond is an animal in his prime too, bro.
Nah, B,
He's a
not the
Nah,
same.
different
It's
kind of
not.
animal.
nah,
He's a different
nah,
kind of animal, but he is
Has
an
Dennis
animal,
Rodman
bro.
ever, as Dennis
nah.
Rodman, excuse me, as Draymond ever averaged more than 18 rebounds a game?
Don't matter. That
What do you
don't
mean it
Yes,
don't
matter.
it do.
matter?
Hold on,
Yes, it
wait.
do.
Hold on,
That put
What do you
Has
mean
he?
it don't
Hold on,
matter? He not only
wait.
gra- he not
Okay,
only
I
got
could do the same
he
thing.
he
I could do the
averaged
same
18
thing to Dennis
rebounds
Rodman.
twice,
Has
Wait a
Dennis
minute.
17
Rodman ever played
rebounds,
point center?
16 rebounds,
Has Dennis
14
Rodman
rebounds,
ever played point
Wait,
16
hold,
center?
rebounds again,
hold on, PT.
15 rebounds
Hold on,
at
PT. Let him answer that
5'9".
question.
I mean, 6'9" rather.
No, hold on, PT. Let him answer that question. Doesn't it play a role into defense?
What, rebounding?
Yeah.
Yes, it does. But that's not the only thing you do in defense. So don't try to make all
But
defense that. And don't try to act like
it's
Draymond
not
don't
that he does it.
rebound.
Being a good rebounder is like, oh, I get eight
Not
to
versus
ten rebounds.
Rodman.
He is elite, all-time elite,
Okay, but this the
grabbing
thing
more
though.
than eight, grabbing
This
more than 16 rebounds. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7 times. He grabbed
okay,
more than
that's
16
fine, bro.
rebounds 7 times. You know what kind of animal you have to be 6'8", 6'7" type of size nigga, and you going up against the giants of the NBA, motherfucking Patrick Ewing,
7 footers.
David Robinson, fucking Derek Coleman, nigga, you going through every night after night, big ass motherfuckers, and you 6'8", and you still grabbing 17 rebounds for a season, nigga. This is not a regular player. This,
I'm not discounting that at
this
all. but he's not a better perimeter defender than Draymond, and he
You
ain't a
are
better
on
playmaker either.
drugs.
So
You on drugs.
I'm
Do you know
sorry,
how agile this
sorry,
man was?
and he ain't a better shooter either. Don't forget that.
I'll give you shooter. I'll
Shooter,
give you the
yeah, that's
playmaker.
not. We're not talking that.
Yeah,
We're
we can
talking
give you
about
shooter.
Okay, but hold on,
defender.
wait. I'm trying to understand this. Ain't perimeter defense a part of defense? Ain't hold
That
on,
is.
ain't
Oh,
hold on,
oh
wait,
God.
hold on, ain't a person having basketball IQ and being able to know the other team's plays, being able to know other players' tendencies, calling
Yes,
out
Yeah,
yes.
and
things, being
Dennis
a
Rodman was
floor
Rodman.
better than
Dennis
general.
that.
Rodman had all
And
that
Rodman was
plus.
better at that than
Okay,
Draymond.
Yeah, you're saying that like Rodman don't have that in his
okay, you
bag then.
got it.
No, I'm saying that the 3-point shooting don't matter to me. Like the shooting is not what I'm saying. Draymond's a better offensive player, no doubt. I give him that. But the thing that being able to have a guy that gets you 6 offensive rebounds a game made it where on offense you could actually miss. It was almost unfair to give Michael Jordan 2 chances almost the whole game. That that shit is insane. I don't think people realize how great Rodman was. And then the year before he got there, they didn't win the chip. He was important. They
Right.
needed
Hold
that.
on. Hold
And
on.
y'all know
Let me
that
hold on.
Rodman, he was
Hold on.
getting a
Let me
lot of
add to that.
rebounds because he had a lot of dudes bricking outside of Jordan on that team too. Just want to
Hold
mention
on.
that.
Hold on. Let me add to that. And say what you want about Rahman off the court, but on the court, he was every bit of gritty. If you looked in the NBA dictionary and you seen the word gritty, Dennis Rodman picture right there. I'm saying all that to say he don't do shit like yelling the star player face, talking about we don't need you, you a bitch. He ain't doing that to Jordan.
That was
That's what grit.
stupid. Yes, that was stupid.
But I'm just saying that to say, look at the legacy he probably broke up, bro. He players don't want to play there. Look at Poole. Poole don't Clay probably left because of Draymond antics. Like, bro, it's a lot that comes
What?
with building it.
Dog.
Listen, it's a lot to come building with a championship team, and some of that happens in the locker room. And the way Draymond is toxic to the locker room, and that's a problem. And
Okay, so how
Rodman,
many titles do Dennis Rodman have?
What, three?
Three? Four?
No,
Four.
he's
Four.
got. I think he has. I
No,
think he
five, five,
has
five,
at
five.
least one
No,
with
no, no,
San
no, four.
Antonio. He has at least one with San
He got
Antonio.
two
He
back
No,
has
to
no, no,
back
no,
two
with
no,
with
no, no, no,
Detroit, I
no.
Timberwolves,
thought.
No,
and he has two
PT.
with Detroit.
He don't got one in San Antonio. San Antonio traded him, right? Matter of fact, he was on the team long enough. He was on the team long enough. He was on the team.
I thought he did have one with San Antonio.
But they
I thought
traded
he
his
had
ass.
two with the
he got
Bulls, two
three.
with
Conqueror said three.
He's 4 times, 4 times. He got
No, no,
four time
no.
champ.
Yeah, I knew it's
He's the
yeah, I knew
four-time
it's four.
NBA champ. I'm looking on basketball reference. Yeah,
That
he's
nigga's
four
here,
times.
man. I know it's 4 times. The 3P and the one with Detroit, man. Come on, yo.
No,
Okay.
I think he got two with he got two with the Bulls.
No, he got the 3P, and then he got the one the
My,
Detroit with the Pistons.
you know what? Hold that.
Okay.
That was my bad. He is he is a 5-time NBA champ. My bad. Cause I was comparing
Five-time
him and
NBA champion.
I was comparing him and Draymond's 4. He's a 5-time NBA champ. He has a championship
He had back to back
with
with the Pistons, right?
Yeah, with the yeah. I'm missing one. Yeah,
he
yeah,
had
yeah.
a
With the
Right.
back-to-back
Pistons,
with the Pistons. He had he
and he got a
had
3P.
And the three-peat with the Bulls.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but he even played with the Lakers.
He got. I
I
guess
forgot
he
about
wasn't
he
on
that.
the
got shit.
team long enough or something for him not to get that title with San Antonio. I'm not sure. I have to look that up.
No, he got shipped out damn near immediately. Greg Popovich want nothing
Yeah.
to do with him. What? What?
Nah, he
What?
played 2 years with their San Antonio. He
And
played with them in '94 and '95.
how many games he
Hold on,
played?
hold on. Can I ask y'all something? Do y'all think that with Dennis Rodman leaving Detroit and going to Chicago, with the history between Detroit and Chicago, is the same thing? That KD going to OKC to Golden State is the same thing, or it's still
Nah,
different?
Nope, because the history
nah,
ain't there.
nah. It's not the same.
It's not the same.
That's not the same.
Okay,
No
okay.
move in NBA history will ever be the same as what KD did. But at the same time, like I said, everybody want to judge him, but everybody ain't gonna sit there and stay with Westbrook either. And everybody ain't gonna pass up an opportunity to beat LeBron and mess up his legacy, right? Especially a lot of dudes that hate LeBron, they won't admit that. But they know if they had the chance to mess up his legacy or become part of the reason why he didn't get back to back in Cleveland, you would do it and be MVP on top of that. Not only
But
I came and ruined it,
nah,
I was
man.
MVP too. Like, come on, bro. It'd be different if KD left, right? And Curry was the MVP back to back. But not only was he the best player, he was the MVP when it counted the most. And he hit that dagger in the same spot.
It was still Curry
You
team.
feel me?
Wait, wait,
So
wait, wait,
listen,
wait,
this
wait,
this is
wait.
my thing with KD. When he got the chance, he capitalized. You got to give him that. He didn't say, "Oh well, I lost to this team, and I'm gonna go to them, and I'm gonna try to spam, and I'm gonna try to stack the deck, and it is what it is. If I win or if I don't lose." He made sure that he won, and the only reason why he didn't get 3 or 4 titles in a row is because he got a little soft. But I feel like Draymond, he did OKD that much respect. He should have gave the ball up. He was on bull because of something happened earlier in the season. Y'all didn't know something happened early in the season where Draymond was starting to act like he wanted to get a ball to KD. And he wanted to be selfish and stuff like that. And he started getting jealous of KD getting recognition on that team, bro.
No, that
He
wasn't
was
it,
getting
bro.
jealous of KD, bro, and
That
that's why he
wasn't it,
didn't give
bro.
him that ball. KD got pissed, and everything went left
That
after
wasn't
that.
it, bro. I
But
know what
but
you're
guess
talking
what?
about,
If
bro.
you KD, I'm mad too in that situation.
Hold
We
on,
coming
hold on,
down the
bro.
court in a scoring situation. You gonna keep the ball and
Hold on.
fumble it?
Hold on, bro, because I know what situation you talk about. That wasn't it, bro. That situation stems from Draymond saying we play a certain way, we run a certain system. But KD came out and said, "I love the system, but I could see that it has a cap onto it." He tried to fit himself into the system. That's when you start seeing more ISO play. Now, granted, it is fucking KD, so a lot of niggas just let that shit happen. But some other players on the team, like Draymond, is stuck into the system saying, "No, we need to play the right way." Now that shit did bubble up on the court, and it did hit this point right there, that moment you're talking about. But don't just put it all on like Draymond or like
I didn't say it's all
look.
on Draymond, but it's partially on the team too. At the end of the day, they still got a title before KD and after KD. So they don't got nothing to prove. KD do. We know that, right? At the end
KD
of the
got
day,
nothing to
though,
prove, bro. KD got
huh?
nothing to prove. He got nothing else to prove in
Uh,
his career, bro.
Nah, he don't because he just not who niggas thought he was.
Who did you think he
listen, if
was?
KD don't got nothing to prove, he's not elite.
Who
Okay,
did
I
you
just want
think
to let
he
you know that.
was? Who did
Elite,
you think he was?
elite, one of them niggas.
He's not one of them niggas. He's not elite.
He is, but he not though.
So you
What?
see what's
What you
going
mean
on?
he
You
is,
see
but
what's
he
going
ain't?
on?
What
You
kind of
see what's
answer
going
is
on?
that?
You see what's going
What
on?
kind of
You see
answer
what's
is
going on?
that?
You see what's going on?
A real answer, because he is elite, but he's not one of them top niggas. Like when you mention greatest of all time, KD name is gonna keep going lower and lower down the list because he didn't win more championships.
Niggas is raising his name up higher and higher nowadays.
Yo, watch. I'm just talking about over time when you got Wimby's and other people coming up and shit like that, and you already got the people before him. How many chips he got? He got 2. Like niggas already discredit Braun for having 4. Like
I think people still be forgetting that KD was an MVP and a scoring champion before he ever was in Golden State, bro.
no, niggas is gonna forget that. That's what I'm saying.
You're
As
not gonna
time
forget
goes
that.
by, niggas remember rings
They don't
and
bring that
more.
up though. They just keep bringing up that he left OKC for a
Yeah,
team
he
that he
fucked
had
up
down
his
3-1.
legacy. He fucked
Like,
up
come
his legacy
on.
twice.
Not if you ask
Twice.
A Nets fan to be like, yo, he let the Bulls. I mean, he let the Celtics sweep him. Like,
And I'm saying he
Bro,
fucked up his
he
legacy
had James
twice,
Harden as a
bro.
decoy with a bunch of trash. He was supposed to get swept.
no, that was him and Kyrie. Harden wasn't here for that. That was
Right.
him and his original
Yeah,
plan.
yeah. You talking about the
Hold
Bucks
on,
year?
yeah, hold on.
You talking
I
about
just wanted to
the
say,
year with him?
I just wanted to say thank you to everybody, man. This is 3 hours. We 3 hours in on this, man. Shout out to PT Real Debates for joining the panel. But y'all know the regulars and Easy PT Jay. You know what I'm saying? Jaden, the only one. Easy didn't let Real Debates give a commercial because he had said some bullshit. Now, Easy, let Real Debates have his commercial real quick. Let us know where we can find your content at Real Debates, and then we're gonna ask Jay. Talk to us, Real Debates.
You can find me at LeBron Legacy Podcast on my channel. And I'll just be around on any channel, bro. Like I said, I'm a LeBron fan, but I'm a basketball fan first. I'm into facts over fiction. I'm into facts over feelings, and that's where I stand.
Yo, listen, I just want to say we would love to have you back, especially me. I'm not going to follow the Laker content for the most part. So to hear about how LeBron and Bronny is doing together, I would love for you to join the panel. I'm definitely trying to grow the show. So any big fan of any team is welcome. Some fans may give what I'm saying more of a hostile situation than others, but we ain't really get into it like that with LeBron. I ain't no LeBron hater. I got love for LeBron. I got love for his son. And again, man, we don't necessarily have a lot of Laker content on this page. So if you want to show up on the panel and let us know what's going on with LeBron, Bronny, and the Lakers, man, I'm cool with that. But again, thanks for that commercial. We definitely gonna sub to your page, sub to his page, and also shout out to my guy. This is JTV. Jay, can you just give us a quick commercial? Let us know what you got going on.
No doubt. Uh, shout to the panel, shout to the channel, but I go by this is J Man. Follow my page or YouTube. This is JTV, or you could check out any of my music anywhere on all streaming platforms. You can search "This Is J," just how it's spelled on here, THISIZJAY, or everything like Hot Sauce. Or you could just look up A Different World. That's a group that I'm part of, or differentworld.com. Know what I mean? But word.
Yeah. I listened to Jay's music, Different World. That last joint he dropped was fire. I
About
listened
to
to his
drop
content.
it real soon too.
Yeah, and again, PT, before you go, I heard you mention that book. I tried to tweet you. I couldn't tweet you. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely want to, you know what I mean, talk about the book. I'm interested. Let me know where I can find the book. I'll read the book, then reach out to you so we could recap the book.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
So just kind of shout your book out real quick before we go, please.
yeah. The book is called "Leave: Operationalizing a Pan African Revolution." It's totally off of the basketball topic, and it drops October 1st. So we got time to chop it up. My Twitter account, I deleted it. I needed to focus. I needed to focus to write a book. I had like 2,000 followers, and everybody fucking wanted to argue every day. So I had to, I had to let that joint go.
Okay.
Uh,
I would love
but
to
that
hear about the book. We anticipating the book, man, for sure.
I appreciate that. You bring it up, Breezy, but I will plug it on here when it drops.
All right, cool. Shout out to PT, man. Shout out to Real Debates, man. Salute to you. But last but never least, shout out to my guy Easy, man. Let us know what you got going on before we get up out of here.
Yes, sir. Yo, even though it's gonna be Labor Day, make sure you tap in to the Hood CNN, the best hood morning news channel you could ever find. Shout out to my nigga Big Ox. You already know that's where you can find him at Big Ox Media. We going up on Monday, 10 o'clock Eastern. We going up even though it's Labor Day. I'm making that shit quick because you already know I'm on Parkway timing. So you already know, yo, after the show, come find me on the Parkway. I'm losing my mind on that motherfucker.
I see
But
you
yes,
up there.
sir.
Then
Hey, see you right there, PT. See you right there.
I'm gonna
But
be up there with the
Listen,
fam.
Easy,
hey, shit.
easy. If Easy tap in for some reason or another, first off, we not gonna be hearing a word he's saying if he at the Parkway. But
Yeah, you
if
gonna
he
hear.
just
That's all. I'm telling you, that's all you gonna hear. Yo, after a while, the video gonna come down because it's gonna get copyright claim. Because nigga, you gonna hear all type of music on that shit. They just gonna take the video down. Y'all just gonna be streaming, then they just gonna end y'all live out of nowhere, like
Nah,
boom,
you gonna hear straight
live ended.
bass. You ain't gonna hear. You ain't even know a song playing. It's straight bass.
Yeah,
Shit,
nah,
that's
nah. But if Easy just pull up, he could just turn his camera on. Now I'm saying he ain't even gotta say nothing. Just turn your camera on. Let us know what you got going on. You know what I'm saying, and I'm definitely tapping in the NSB. That's one of my favorite shows. Shout out to Big Ox Media. Shout out to everybody on the panel. Y'all know where y'all can follow him at. I'm big
Yo,
fan Breezy. Well,
yo,
what's
real
up?
quick, put the link to the joint in cause I be trying to support y'all other channels too. Like if y'all can put a link in the joint so that I could track y'all down. Sometimes I'm searching And I know y'all by like the names that we talk to each other on here, so I don't think that's the name of the show. So I'll be having a hard time finding shit. So put the links in the chat, yo.
All right, so yeah, put your links in the chat. This I do my best. This is right here. This is the everybody that pretty much you could follow that be on a panel with us. Scrolling across the screen right
Oh, you
now.
talking about the link to Easy Show? Easy, throw the link to your show.
Oh, NSB, yeah.
Yo, so I just put the link on in the regular chat. Yo, that's my nigga Big Ox channel right there. So tap in to see it.
All right. Y'all can see
All the
Big
content
Ox
right there.
Media. Y'all can see Big Ox Media scrolling across the screen right
What
there.
time it come on?
Um,
I just subscribed. I'm in tune. Thank you.
What time
Y-
it come on, bro?
See you later. Get home safe, all right? Yo, 10 o'clock Eastern. Come on, you talking to y'all. We be going international. We be having people from Indiana, Tokyo, all type of shit pop up. But
Oh
when
wait,
I'm
so
talking,
in the morning? No, you said the Hood Morning Show.
yeah, the Hood Morning Show. So we
10 in the
tap in
morning.
the morning, 10 in the morning,
All right.
10 in the morning.
bring
We,
Hennessy and an English muffin, man. No, I'm just playing.
hey, make sure
Nigga
y'all
said
bring
the
the
Henny and the
yo,
English
yo,
muffin. Crazy.
yo, just like my nigga Yusuke said, we off the do say, nigga, we outside on my Monday, boy. This shit about to go crazy, dog. I'm making that shit short and sweet, dog. But make sure y'all tap in. We got a lot of good content over there. Or I'm making that
Nah,
shit
that's a
short and
fact.
sweet.
That's a
Making
fact. And tap into my show, and we gonna get into something where you know what I mean. I'm gonna just pull up and just see what's going on with the chat. You know what I'm saying? Me and Jay might have something cooking up. Y'all heard me and PT finna do something. Easy always got some show ideas, so stay tuned, man. And again, I want to say thank you and appreciate everybody rocking with us in the off season. Cause trust me, I know it ain't, you know what I'm saying, easy trying to, you know what I mean, in the off season. You know what I mean? So I appreciate the support. You know what I mean? So shout to
Yo,
y'all.
you talking about the off season? The season gonna be harder.
Yeah, no. Oh yeah, we only got 5 national games, you know what I mean? But
I thought they
case
said one.
maybe it went to one, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
The
But
TV
Wow.
games, I saw one. I said, "Oh shit."
Why did I pull up to smoke though, bro? Like I wanted to have a fun conversation. I pull up to smoke, my nigga. I'm in a whole fucking debate and smoke. Like what the fuck, dog?
the dude name is Real Debates, bro. He come here for that. That's the type of energy he's bringing. You know what I mean? And y'all just,
Yo,
you
bro,
know, you always pull up, but this is his first time on the panel.
that guy didn't
So
say one nice thing about Kawhi the whole time, bro. The nigga didn't. He don't like Kawhi. That's what I got him.
nah,
Shout out
it
to
was
real.
funny because he said you don't like Kawhi. He said I hate Kawhi.
And then went on to say, "Nah, ain't nothing wrong with Kawhi," but
If
and then
if
said
you a
everything wrong with him.
if you a LeBron fan, you hate Kawhi. Like that ring would have put
Oh, that's
LeBron in a
Nah, nigga,
different place.
bro,
He
you supposed
locked that series, god damn.
no, bro. PT. His anger
Yeah.
is placed in the wrong direction. He needs to hate KD. If KD never goes there, and if what he's saying is true, LeBron damn near four peats, my nigga. He is better than Jordan at that point. You need to
Yeah.
hate KD, bro. Why the fuck,
Oh, man.
nigga? Why you hate Kawhi,
Right.
nigga? What
You
the
hate
fuck?
LeBron.
Um, when you said better for Jordan, my heart almost skipped a beat, man. Yo,
Nigga, LeBron that age, he goes back
it,
home and win a four-peat, nigga, the conversation would have been crazy, nigga. You say any one word wrong against LeBron, nigga, you would have had a fight, nigga.
Yeah,
A fight.
he said Dennis Rodman couldn't guard point guards.
So you already know how you feel about the Bulls right there if he's saying shit like that.
Exactly.
He was I didn't know where he was again. Adon, somebody in the comments said it perfectly, like the way these LeBron fans be going so hard. And again, to Claude's point earlier in the comments, he was talking about Big O, and he was like, yo, you know, I know it's tough me saying this about Oscar Robertson because you never seen him play, but he put his stat line in there too. His stat line was 25-9. I'm like, God damn, he was doing that back then. He
Back
was
then.
crushing.
But
You know what
then
I'm saying? And
but
that's
but
for his career.
but you
So that's
see Breeze,
impressive.
Breeze, when you throw out shit like that without the context, then that shit get convoluted. Yeah, that was great numbers of what he did, but the pace of the game was at a crazy level. Niggas was getting like there's 30 extra shots back then than what is now. You know what I'm saying? There was 30 extra shots,
Yeah,
and
no,
them motherfuckers is
absolutely.
bricking.
Yeah, no, absolutely. That's another conversation. We could start the stream with that. We almost 3.5 hours in. Shout out to Andre 76. He a 76 fan. You know, again, I hope you know everybody name on this panel. Know what I'm saying? And not doing shows called cooking fans on breezy panel. You see what happened last time you did that? Tread lightly. You know what I
Yo,
mean? But again, man, we closing out, man, and I appreciate all y'all. Y'all know that already.
Breezy,
W
one
chat.
last thing. One
Go,
last
go ahead,
thing.
go ahead, go ahead, PC.
Not to I'm not a big Nets Daily fan, but there's an interesting article. Maybe we should look at the Bobby Marks one. That talks about the 2025 offseason runs through Brooklyn. Some interesting things
Okay.
in there. Maybe we talk about it next show.
Okay.
No
All
doubt.
right. I'll check it out before I do the next show, and then we can get to it.
I'm gonna read it right now.
Yo, don't do that. Joey, he was just asking me. I gotta send Joey the link. You know what I mean? And he came back and then cooked you again. So stop it. Shout out to
Yo,
Joey
Trey.
BK.
Yo, man,
All right,
word.
just
Did
I
y'all
can,
say? Did y'all give a RIP to Fat Man Scoop, man?
oh
yeah,
word,
yeah,
word, word, word,
Oh,
word,
rest in
yo.
peace.
yeah. I was saying that rest
Shit
in peace,
crucial.
and I was also saying that that Fat Man School Brooklyn Clan, that's legendary. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's going to always be. Um, I
that's in the
see you, Leaf,
books.
but I'm about to close out. I gotta get ready for tomorrow. But shout out to y'all, man. I'm gonna be back real soon with content. But I'm gonna read that article PT was talking about before I get back. But yeah, man. I'll see y'all soon. Peace.
Rest in peace, school.
Yo, real debate.
Right,
Pull it
rest in
back up.
peace, Fat Man School.